Oh my god.
That's how you do it, baby. Ace, baby! There it is! Hey, hold this! I think you lost this! And what is going on? Welcome back in for the second segment of the stream. We're back live. We were vibing on the morning segment, rocking some viewer games. Fortnite lobbies were pretty damn good all day today. Went on a nice little win spree at one stage. Didn't drop a 20 bomb today. Done one yesterday though. You know, dropping 20 bombs every day is quite, I'm not that good now. But we still dropped a nice little 15er in there. I think a 13, a 10. Like, we were regularly up there in the double digits, which was very nice. Messed around with some weapons, done some pistol stuff, done some SMG stuff. We got the MK7 a couple times as well. That thing shreds. And just messed around a good bit. Had some good games, had some fun, some solid squad plays as well. Some games I didn't think we were going to win, and we still managed to pull it through. A few of our teammates clutched it out, if I'm being honest. It was very nice. Morning segment was a solid segment of the stream, but that was the morning segment. That was some Fortnite Battle Royale. We're now done with those children's video games. Let's go play some real video games, maybe, because from what I'm seeing, Destiny servers might be down right now. How long? When I get to play? If not, that's all right, because we can watch some videos about Destiny while we wait. I gotta update myself on some stuff, check out some seasonal update stuff, check out some character build videos and stuff. I need to educate myself on some weapons and loadouts, so we got some things to do. But how long are servers going to be? How long have they been down for, and how long will they be down for? Because I want to play. Because we just killed big boy, big fat fucking boy, the boss that looks like you stream. We beat that guy. We literally ended that off at the very end of yesterday's stream. We went a little overtime to make sure we could finish it. That was myself, Psycho, and that was Rad in there as well. And we got that bad boy clapped. It was a very nice final run that we did. Took us a few attempts. I had a couple deaths. Wayne had a couple deaths. Rad had a couple deaths. But we ended up getting it in the end in there. No help to Rad. Nah, he definitely clutched it out in the end, which was very, very fucking nice. Yeah. Server downtime usually lasts between 3 to 15 business days. No, it does not. That's absolute bullshit, but okay. It's probably already back up. Expect to be back up 12 PST. Alexa, what is 12 PST to my time? It's 4 p.m. my time is what it's saying, and it's just gotten 4 p.m. so it should be up right now, if that's the case. That's what it says, at least, anyway, unless I've done that wrong. Let's see. Let's launch Steam and let's see if I can launch into the game. Why is my Epic Games Store active right now? I thought I closed out of that. Get out of here, Epic Games. Yeah, let's see if we can launch in and play some video games first. Yeah. It's only 8 a.m. PST now. Oh, okay. Yeah, it ends at that. So it's only 8 right now. So it's a couple hours. Well, this is fun. Let's see what it says when I launch in. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll be lucky. Maybe they'll be like, this noob isn't going to try to log in while their server's down. And maybe they just won't pay attention and they'll just let me connect for some reason. I don't know. But let's just see. We might get lucky. Destiny servers are not available. Please check that you've applied all Destiny updates. Yeah. Servers in for maintenance. Fuck. On a Tuesday, I suppose Tuesday's usually when they do those things, right? All right. Well, that's a little bit annoying because that's pretty much all I've planned for today. So it's going to be at least another 2 hours. Wait, is that fucking Batista in Mortal Kombat? One sec. Hold on.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit, are they remaking the original trailer? Where everyone just goes around screaming Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
There's a force hidden in all of us.
Only a select few, the fearless, will discover it.
So not you, Stream.
Kombat. Unleash it and ignite a new realm of possibilities. Where legends are rewritten.
The background music.
And new alliances are forged.
Mortal Kombat!
Nice.
The fight is calling. Who will you bring? Mortal Kombat! Who will you trust?
That was a pretty good Mortal Kombat right there.
No longer are we beholden to the past. A new era is upon us. This is our time. This is Mortal Kombat!
Very nice. I'm so excited for a new Mortal Kombat, man. Even just the campaign, it looks sick. Nice throwback fucking trailer right there. That was like one of the original ever Mortal Kombat trailers. Was basically that right there. Very fucking nice. I like that. That was 2 hours ago. They also released some other shit. Man, just look how good this shit's looking. Look how good this shit is looking. I'm so excited to play this.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers.
Never planned to play Destiny on a Tuesday near daily week resets and stuff. It's always in the maintenance. Yeah, fair. I didn't notice. First Tuesday I've tried to play.
Victor of the Tavarian War.
Look at this boy.
Conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
I'm not. For a big dude, he can fucking move. Some of the new characters scare me, man. Look at that shit.
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu
Yes.
Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do
No.
not forget that, General.
Sindel, right? Sindel looks sick as well. Little lead, let's over that then. Nowhere near excited for Final Shape so far? Yeah, that's not until February.
To continue the tournament that he
Right.
founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel,
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion, is raided, Your Majesty.
Haha, reverse. Uno, no you.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has
but he's
his
earned
place
it,
by
what he said.
embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
Young Raiden, man. Love it. Raiden's looking pretty sick.
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Didn't ask. Man, Raiden's looking fast. I didn't like Raiden in the last Mortal Kombat. He was a little too slow and clunky. He hit hard, but... Fucking sick. Ooh, projectile deflecting. He still has his what-da-da! His main move. There was no need for that. But also every need ever for that. That was great.
Who's your queen?
my god, man. This campaign's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. September 19th. I think by September 19th, I should be willing to take a little time away from Starfield. A little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Anyway, right. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted in there. I wanted to actually, while we're waiting for the Destiny fucking server maintenance stuff going on, I wanted to check out some Strand Hunter builds, because we just unlocked Strand Hunter now. Finally. Took a while. We just had to play through the campaign. Took a couple days. But we played it over a few days, should I say. I have no idea what's good, what's bad, what exotics go well with it, what kind of setups I should be using. And I know the new season stuff also just went live, and they also, like, Strand is meant to be insane. There's like an unkillable Titan Strand right now for PvE. Strand Hunter spawns in like these little echoes of itself or something as well. I want to see some of that, man. Strand Hunter build. Destiny 2, yeah, obviously. So let's see what we got 5 days ago. Yeah, perfect. This new Strand Hunter build is amazing. In brackets, Destiny 2 Hunter build. Whoa, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's check it out.
Hey, long time no see, everybody. I hope
Very long time no see. You've never seen me before.
Every single YouTube member. I appreciate the extra support, and during my break, you all helped me greatly, so thank you so much for that. Today, we have a Strand Hunter build that literally turns
Can
you
you
into
speak
a certain
up, my
ninja
G?
that leaves shadow clones everywhere and also uses a Rasengan about every 12 seconds.
Yeah, shadow
you guys
clones.
better tell me what ninja that is in the comments, or else I will be
Goku.
very disappointed in
The
you all.
ninja is
And
Goku.
Yes, I like anime. But jokes aside, this is probably one of the most enjoyable builds.
And yes, I like anime. Just because you guys thought I was an absolute baller who just slayed bitches day in, day out, I do take some time to watch some anime as well. What was that? What was that? That was the nerdiest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm sorry, 1 sec. Please repeat that again. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking nerd, and even I find that funny.
Ninja that leaves shadow clones everywhere and also uses a Rasengan about every 12 seconds. You guys better tell me what ninja that is in the comments, or else I will be very disappointed in you all. And yes, I like anime. But jokes aside, this is
And yes, I like anime. Just in case you guys didn't realize. Yes, between driving my Ferrari, going to the gym, slaying bitches on the beach every day, doing lines of cocaine, yes, I do like anime. No shit, bro. No shit, you like anime. You're making Destiny 2 videos and you're making ninja puns. No shit.
probably one of the most...
Why, yes, I am indeed on another level, but I do too enjoy anime. I'm just like you fellow nerds. It's like, what? That was the nerdiest thing I've ever heard.
enjoyable builds you will ever play.
Which is good, because it means this guy's going to make a very good video, because he's going to go into stats.
Essentially a Unravel Hunter build, so the first of its kind, and it's almost like it plays the game for you thanks to the new aspect and the buffs to the Threaded Spectre. Now first
Tell
off
me
is
more.
the buffs to that Threaded Spectre. We can keep our dodge up all the time, which gives us infinite clones.
So Threaded Spectre. Increase Threaded Spectre lifetime from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. Increase Threaded Spectre health versus PvE combatants. Threaded Spectre now takes longer to detect nearby PvE combatants at the beginning of its lifetime, which means it won't just instantly KO itself, right? PvE combatants now more consistently focus on Threaded Spectres instead of the Hunter. That's good, because they shoot at your mobs instead of you. That's very good shit.
That got a big buff. They increased the Threaded Spectre lifetime from 10 seconds to 12 seconds, increased the Threaded Spectre health versus PvE combatants, and it has a lot of health now. And Threaded Spectre now takes longer to detect nearby PvE combatants at the beginning of its lifetime. This means when you dodge near an enemy, they have a chance to actually move away before the Threaded Spectre just pops right away. So essentially it makes it last longer on the field, right? Because it's not being destroyed instantly just because an enemy was close enough to it. And PvE combatants now more consistently focus on the Threaded Spectre instead of the Hunter. It's basically like you're
Why is
invisible.
YouTube set
This
to higher
just makes our
quality? Then
clones
set
really
to
tanky, even in
144p.
difficult content,
Manually
and adds
set your
so much
stream quality.
survivability
YouTube's
to
auto
us.
quality
Now,
option
we
is
combine
fucking
that with some
bullshit.
healing
Even if you
and
click the
Will the
higher
Mel,
quality
and that's
option,
how we
it
can run
doesn't
around in
actually do
underleveled
it. You have to click
content, even with
advanced and manually
champions
set
and
the
high
quality.
priorities. Now,
YouTube's
we're gonna
weird,
get
man.
to the mods in a second,
Really
but pay
weird.
attention to those because it's how we keep our dodge up all the time. The mods play a big part in keeping that ability up for us. Next, we add in the new aspect called Whirling Maelstrom, and I think this thing is amazing. I've seen some quick reactions that people don't really like.
Yeah,
it as
so I
much
know
or don't think that
none
it's
of
that
this stuff
viable,
yet.
but
So
as
this
you
is
can see in
super
the
needed for
gameplay,
me.
I'm showing you how strong this thing can actually be. Basically, 2 of them can kill Carl over here in the Lost Sector, which means they're actually outputting some great damage over time. It's just that damage happens, you know, over 10 to 12 seconds instead of instantly. But that's
Okay, so
just
the big
extra
spinning
damage over
boys.
time.
So
And
instead
they
of
also
throwing
last
the bomb
about
and it
10
exploding instantly, you throw it and it does AoE damage over a certain amount of time. So it's damage over time instead of instant damage, but it stacks up actually more. Okay.
seconds and track enemies pretty well. On top of all that, it adds in the Unravel debuff, which again is just more damage over time when you get those Unravel procs happening.
I have a Chrome
This
extension to
procs when
force
the
YouTube
whirlwind
quality
kills
because YouTube's
something,
broken.
but we're
They
also
do it
going
on
to
purpose
manually
because you're not
apply
using up as
Unravel
much
with our
data from
weapons
their
to
end.
make sure
They
we're
want you
proccing
watching
this
in lower
even on a
quality
single
because
target
it
like a
doesn't
tank.
use up as
And
much
we
of their
also got
server.
a nice tango buff where we can generate one every 12 seconds.
But yeah,
now
it's super
instead of
annoying.
15. So if you learn to use them well, carry them from room to room, or just
I
hold
always
on to them for a
manually
bit
set my
longer,
quality
you
every
can
time.
easily
If
have
I'm just
two-
watching a random video or something like that, yeah, sure. But if I know I'm going to be watching an actual video, first thing I do, I always always manually set the option every single time, even on my phone. And I never click on mobile. There's like high quality, auto, data saver, and advanced. I always go advanced and manually set it. Because even if you set it to the highest quality option, it never sets it to the highest quality option. I'll click highest quality option. It's like 1080p. It's like I'm watching a 4K video. It's like that is not the highest quality. I have to manually set it. It's really annoying. Like YouTube, if I click highest quality, put it to the highest quality. It's fucking annoying,
Up
man.
at
Their
once
auto settings are
quite often.
bullshit.
Another
They
great
do it
thing
on
is you
purpose.
can shoot your Tangle to activate it as well. So that is a nice bonus. So in difficult content, you don't always have to go out and grab a Tangle. You can just shoot it from a distance. Now with this
Okay, so
build,
that's
you do
cool. So
wanna
they'll
run
still
a
spin up if
strong
we shoot them
strand
from a
weapon.
distance. Our
So
little
choose
strand
whatever one you
thingies,
like,
strand
but that will
tangles.
play into our melee ability and our fragment called Thread of Propagation. Now we have unlimited melee already thanks to our dodge, and the Threaded Spike melee for the Hunter is actually very strong. It got a ton of buffs last season to its damage, and it also severs targets, which when we defeat will create a tangle. Also, when we defeat that target, we gain unraveling rounds for our strand weapons that we are using.
That's
This
pretty
allows our
nice.
aspect and our weapon to spread unravel
lot of
like
AoE,
wildfire
man.
through entire rooms. We're also going to take
Strand
Thread
for
of Warding
PV is
as
looking
another
pretty solid
fragment,
right
so
now.
we get Woven Mail when we pick up an Orb of Power, and then we're going to add in the fragment called Thread of Transmutation, so when we defeat targets
Yeah,
while
look at that
having
melee
Woven Mail,
recharge.
any
Holy
weapon
shit.
Final blow will spawn a tangle.
Well, he dodged there, so we
guaranteed
got
as long as
that.
your tangle is off cooldown. So since we have a guaranteed source, that is why we're using this combo. Plus we also get that sweet 55% damage reduction with Woven Mail. You can find the full written version of this build over on Mobalytics.
So what does that exotic do? The Sixth Coyote. Is that not one of the Arc ones? Oh no, that's a different one. The Sixth Coyote is a great pick here because it adds additional level of survivability to the build. With the buff of Threaded Spectre aspect, the Strand clone that is left behind when dodging can now tank some serious damage. This build has dodge always available, making Threaded Spectre available when it is needed. So I don't actually know what the Sixth Coyote does except for it buffs your fucking clone boys. Okay.
A great source for Destiny 2 builds in general, and you'll be able to find all my builds.
Gameplay loop. This is handy shit actually right here. Yeah. Use your melee to sever a target. Activate your class ability near an enemy to leave a clone and get your melee back. So your class ability is your dodge, right? So you got to dodge near an enemy and that will leave a clone beside them. Kill a severed enemy will create a tangle. Yeah, no problem. Shoot or pick up your throw to create a tangle to proc your Whirling Maelstrom, which is an AoE one, and then repeat the cycle, melee, dodge, tangle. How it works. This build takes a ton of buffs and new aspects to turn the Strand Hunter into an unraveling beast that can control the battlefield with Strand clones. I like the idea of Strand clones, honestly. It's pretty simple in terms of gameplay, but it's quite powerful. It combines the Threaded Spectre clone with the Sixth Coyote to make a ton of clones for survivability. Add in your Whirling Maelstrom for continuous damage and unravel sources. This is the first true Unravel build. I hated all those fake Unravel builds before this one, man. So annoying. Simple. Throw your melee, dodge, shoot, or pick up a tangle. Throw it at a high priority target. Repeat. Seems pretty easy, yeah. Sixth Coyote just gives you a second dodge.
Builds over there that
Okay.
you see here on the YouTube channel. So I
Double
hope you guys
dodge,
find this
double
written source
melee,
helpful for all my
double
builds in the
clones.
future. The last fragment will take
Yeah,
this
he
thread
does
of
have a double
generation.
dodge in his
I think
hotbar.
it's still
Yeah.
very strong, and we combine that with the Shackle Grenade. The Shackle Grenade is still used just like a
Yeah, that double dodge is kind of
retard,
sick,
just
actually.
in case you don't have a dodge.
Servers back up in an hour 40.
You don't
Hour
need Shackle
40.
Grenade to ease
Jesus,
your
man. Am I
content,
even
then
going to
you
get
can
to play
go
any
with, the
Destiny
grapple or
today?
whatever you like. But I still think it is one of the
I
strongest
want to play some
choices in
Destiny.
any game
We
content.
literally just finished off the final boss for the Lightfall campaign. Literally just finished it. Killed him. I haven't done anything since then. So I haven't even equipped my Strand yet. bastards.
Since we're not buffing our threadling damage with the other fragment. For your stats on the build, 100 resilience as always, and then you want to push that mobility up as high as possible. And then
I also like
your
that AI,
discipline.
the
but I would actually take mobility
Silver Wind or
over
whatever it's
discipline with
called.
this build because we want to make
I'm
sure
messing
we
around with
have
some
that threaded
pistols,
spectre
messing
or
around with
dodge and leaving those clones up all the time. Our exotic of choice is going to be 6 Coyote, and we gain a second dodge with this. Think of that dodge as
the
your
burst
lifeline.
pistol that
Every
heals
time
you on
dodge,
kills and
it's
can
basically
reload
you have
itself.
invisibility for 12 seconds when that threaded spectre is up, or until it's destroyed. Now,
Wait, did he say invisibility for 12 seconds? I was talking over that. Let's listen. Quicksilver Storm, thank you.
our dodge and leaving those clones up all the time. Our exotic of choice is going to be 6 Coyote, and we gain a second dodge with this. Think of that dodge as your lifeline. Every time you dodge, it's basically you have invisibility for 12 seconds when that threaded spectre is up.
So your
or until it's
specter's
destroyed.
alive
Now,
for 12 seconds, and the enemies will focus on the specter more than you. And the specters can... Will the specters do damage, or do they just stand there as kind of a clone? That's the thing I'm not sure about. Do the specters fight back?
Your mods on the build, on your helmet, I am taking a hands-on, so we get...
Or are
bonus
they
super
basically just a
energy when we get
clone,
melee
like a
kills,
dummy?
And then a harmonic siphon and void and strand dual siphon, so we can create orbs of power with our strand weapons and our void weapons. On the gauntlets, I'm taking impact induction, causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown, and then focusing strike grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack.
Yeah,
so our
they
melee attack
synergize
that
with
we
each other.
always have available thanks to those dodges.
Melee, get grenade. Grenade, get melee. Rinse, repeat. Dodge, get both back. Easy.
Feeding our grenade and our class ability. And then we're also going to take heavy-handed. Your powered melee final blows create orbs of power, because our threaded spike melee is pretty dang strong. On our chest piece, we're taking charged up. We increase the maximum number of stacks of armor charge we can carry.
Strand
up
seems
to
kind of
4,
fun, man.
and
It
then
seems
also
incredibly
your
easy,
resistance
but
mods.
I
And then on our
like the
boost, we're gonna
shit
take
that it's
stacks on
doing.
stacks,
It does
so
a
we
lot
pick
of
up an additional
visually
armor charge
nice
every
stuff.
time we grab an orb. So now
Just
just
like that
2
spinning
orbs
thing.
will give us 4 stacks of armor charges. We're going to take installation, reduce class ability cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power, and recuperation. We get
Yeah, like
health
he
each time we
dodges
pick
and
up
those
an orb of
enemies just
power.
don't even
You're gonna be
look at him
spawning a ton of
anymore.
orbs of power with your melee. You're also going to be spawning them with your weapons and the siphon mods. And then on our class item, we have Reaper. After
Oh
using
shit,
the class
Zor's gonna
ability,
be
your next
gone the
weapon
second
final
is...
blow
Wait, is
spawns
Zor
orb of
already
power.
gone?
So just another way to spawn orbs.
No, I already
and all
bought
those
stuff off him.
orbs are
Sorry,
feeding
I forgot. Already
For our
got
armor
what I needed
charges,
off
we're
him.
using those with utility kickstarts, so we get that nice 40% of our dodge back instantly when we use our...
And not just dummy clones, they do a little explosive damage when they get destroyed. That is correct, because they said they don't initially blow. Yeah, that's right, because they take a second to engage now. Thank you. Yeah, he'll be gone. Yeah, no, we already hit him up yesterday. We're fine. I just derped there for a second. Yeah. So glad you're in Destiny 2 now. When you get into like buildcraft and dungeons and raids, it's so good. Yeah, now that we've actually got like, you know, the Lightfall campaign finished and stuff, I can start now doing some Nightfalls, trying to get some more stuff, trying to actually specify specs for our gear and shit. I like it. I'm a big fan of like Borderlands and stuff like that. I love like stack grinding, getting perfect rolls for items and stuff. I don't mind going back through the same raids on repeat. I don't mind going back through the same like the same boss fights on repeat and stuff like that, just for the chance to get a higher tier looted item or slightly better spec. I enjoy that. There's you know, some simplicity and consistency, and it's kind of fun. And Destiny 2 looks fucking beautiful on PC. We're playing it on 4K on a HDR monitor, every option cranked out as high as it will go. The game looks absolutely fucking stunning. So visually it's nice, the game's smooth, and it's pretty easy. It's not like it's a super hard game to play. There's a lot of random stuff in it, but I feel like if I never played Destiny 1, I played a ton of Destiny 1. I feel like if I never played Destiny 1, I would be so... I'm already a little bit lost, but I'd be incredibly lost, where I understand the majority of things in the game. I'd say I understand like 70% of things in the game. There's loads of random stuff that obviously I need to be, you know, told to me all the time, but minus that, yeah, it's nice.
Dodge. And then lastly, on our class item, we're going to take Bomber just to feed that grenade ability. From the artifact, the mods aren't that important. I haven't even got to the last column yet. But I did have on the Tangles one, where Strand weapon final blows have a chance to create a tangle. But this technically doesn't even need to be there, because
when Starfield drops, he'll forget what Destiny 2 is. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'll forget what any other game is, man. That's all I'm playing. And then in the 16th, I'll take an hour break to play Mortal Kombat and then straight back to Starfield.
Unravel build instead of like a suspend build. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay, so that's a build. Let's see what some other options are for some Destiny stuff. Let's see whatever other people are doing. This guy also has a whirling Maelstrom build. Let's see if it's the same. Let's see if he used anything different.
You want to unleash a storm of razor-sharp threads that eviscerates everything in your path.
4K!
Are you tired of suspend and eager to embrace the true Threadrunner power?
This guy plays in an ultra-wide monitor. You want to know how I know? Black bar's top bottom. Just because you play an ultra-wide doesn't mean you have to record an ultra-wide. Oh, actually.
What is
Yeah,
going
he'd
on,
have to chop the
Guardians?
corners if not.
Dwarverich here. And in this video, I'll be showcasing an insanely fun and powerful Strand Hunter build that takes advantage of the new aspects and strand buffs to make us a nearly unkillable monster.
Nearly
Old
unkillable?
suspend builds may have
Dog
been
shit, I
nerfed,
want to be fully
but this new
unkillable.
build is the most fun I've ever had in this subclass. We're building around the brand new Strand Hunter aspect, Whirling Maelstrom, which turns our tangles into homing vortexes when
Find the word tangles very funny. I don't know why. Thought I'd share it with you real quick.
destroyed by either throwing or damaging them. These vortexes do a lot of damage, and will also spawn unraveling projectiles on kills, amplifying and spreading their damage even further through the battlefield. The vortexes shred through red bars and heavily damage tankier enemies, but their usefulness does not stop there. They also deal extremely fast tick damage, which we can take advantage of through the
They
threaded
do
generation
damage
fragment,
good.
which will turn every tick of damage into grenade energy and recharge our grenade incredibly quickly.
Exactly what we want.
We use this alongside the Widow's
Tangles
Silk
give you the
aspect,
tingles.
which
Eh?
gives us a
That's the
second
shit I
grenade
think of.
charge so that
Oh, this is different. You have an additional grenade charge. Your grapple hook creates a grapple tangle at the grapple point. What the fuck did I just read? Sorry, I think I just had a stroke in there. Let me try that again. Your grappling hook creates a grapple tangle at the grapple point. Motherfucker, what? What? I don't even know what that means.
all that grenade energy has somewhere to go. It also creates a reusable grapple tangle whenever we use a grapple grenade, which is our grenade of choice for this build.
So what if I use my grapple tangle when I'm in a tangle mid-grapple? Does my grapple then turn into a tangle, or does my tangle turn into a grapple? I need to know these things for my grapple tangle build.
The mobility that grapple grenade provides allows us to easily zip around the battlefield, pick up tangles, and throw them exactly where we want them.
I'm gonna have nightmares of the
Grapple
words
melee
grapples
also
and tangles.
unravels everything that it hits, and killing those unraveled enemies is one of our primary ways to generate tangles. With all this grappling action, the perfect exotic armor piece to top it off is the Certarachne's Facade exotic helmet.
Well, that sounds cool.
Certarachne's Facade causes our grapple to grant us 10 seconds of the woven mail buff every time we use it.
For the majority of my life, I thought facade was pronounced facade because there was a Pokemon move called facade back since like ever, and I always thought it was facade, and I was like, that's such a weird word. Just thought I'd share. I only learned the actual way of saying it probably like 3 years ago. I'm 30 years of age, by the way.
Reducing incoming damage by a whopping 60%. It
Gain
also
woven mail while activating grapple. Increasing flinch resistance while woven mail is active.
gives us flinch
Is that all it
resistance
does?
when we have woven mail, but the damage reduction is what we really care about. With the amount of grenade energy we generate through
How
Thread
much
of
does it give ya?
Generation plus our vortexes, we can grapple around to our heart's content and maintain full uptime on woven mail, making us very hard to kill.
That sounds kind of
Every
nice,
grapple
actually.
allows us to perform a grapple melee, unraveling more enemies, generating more tangles, and turning those tangles into vortexes that in turn give us more grapple energy. It's not all about the grapples either. Our melee ability, Threaded Spike, deals comparable damage to our grapple melee, can bounce to hit multiple targets, and applies the Sever debuff, causing enemies to deal 40% less damage. Since this is such a powerful ability, we are also using the Gambler's Dodge class ability to refund Threaded Spike as frequently as possible. While it's not the main focus of the build, weaving in Threaded Spike and Gambler's Dodge supplements our damage output and helps our survivability by decreasing incoming damage. The rest of our fragments are built to synergize with our ability loop, starting with Thread of Propagation. We're going to be performing a lot of grapple melees and throwing a lot of Threaded Spikes, and this will turn kills with either of those abilities into 8 seconds of unraveling rounds for our strand weapons. Our next fragment, Thread of Transmutation, creates a tangle on weapon kill when we have woven mail. Although this shares the tangle cooldown with the normal method of tangle generation, killing a strand debuff target, we want to make as many tangles as possible with this build, and this helps ensure that we make a new one the moment the cooldown is up.
Yeah, when he was grappling there, he literally took 0 down. He got shot, but his health did not move whatsoever. So that's that extra resistance with the woven mail and that helmet on. Okay, okay. Okay. Tonight in bed with Lou. Oh, Lou, grapple my tangle, baby.
Finally, Thread of Ascent helps minimize our downtime by reloading our equipped weapon when we grapple, as well as providing us
nice.
with better in-air accuracy. and
That's
weapon
really
handling.
nice.
This allows us to stay mobile and aggressive, It also allows for more burst damage with our heavy weapon. Our mod
Means you can
package
grapple and
provides
instantly get the
additional
reload.
ability uptime, weapon damage, and some much needed sustain. Our first mod, Heavy Handed, creates an orb on melee kill. With the amount of grapple melees and threaded spikes we use, this will trigger frequently. We also have Reaper to make an orb on our next weapon kill after dodging, and appropriate siphon mods to create orbs on weapon double kills. One of these will always be Harmonic Siphon, since we want at least one strand weapon to benefit from unraveling rounds, and the other should match whatever you
I'm
choose
liking the
to put
idea of
in
this
your
build
entry
more
slot.
than the other one.
The orbs we generate will give
This
us
one
armor
doesn't
charts.
use the ninja clones behind you. This is definitely a lot more aggressive, and I like that a bit more. I'm liking the idea of the aggressive grapples instead of the dodge ninja clones instead. Ninja clone things definitely seem cool, but I'm liking the idea of this one more, just because it's more aggressive, I think. I also think there's a lot more to this build, and that's just more interesting. The other one, very easy. Melee, dodge, throw, and that's it. Rinse and repeat. This one, a lot more stuff going on with it.
Which are consumed by double strand weapon surge for a 17% damage buff to our strand weapons. We also use recuperation to turn every orb pickup into a 70 health burst heal, which allows us to easily sustain while
70?
under fire. With the amount of damage reduction Woven Mail provides, this healing becomes
Can I finally get mods? I need to be like fucking like level 5 or some shit, right? I'm only like level 2 or 3 now.
Battlefield. The
Like
powerful attraction mod
Guardian level.
automatically collects all nearby orbs every time we dodge. To assist our ability uptime, we're using the bolstering detonation mod to return 20% of our dodge energy when we connect with a grenade, and focusing strike for another 20% when we connect with a melee. Grapple melee counts simultaneously as a grenade and melee ability. and
Yeah,
will refund
synergize that
40%
shit,
of our
bitch.
dodge when we land a grapple punch. Getting our dodge back quickly is important since it collects orbs to heal us and boost our damage, refunds our threaded spike, and gives us a chunk of grenade energy back through the bomber mod. Our last mod, Hands On, gives us a chunk of super energy on every melee kill from either grapple melee or threaded spike. With the amount of melee kills we
Yeah, I
get,
feel
it
like
would
there's
be
a
waste
lot
not
more
use
to this build.
Fill in the rest of the mod slots with the appropriate
Haven't even
damage
looked at new
resists
aspects
and
yet?
stat
Yeah, they've like
mods.
changed up a load of stuff.
For stats, prioritize resilience first.
Meant to be
for
some
damage reduction.
mad shit going on right
The
now.
next priority
Sounds
is
cool.
mobility to help our dodge cooldown. And finally, discipline to get
Rank
our
6 to
grenade
unlock
back
all the
ever
mods.
so
See, I think it's
slightly
5 so I
faster.
can start using some mods, and
But
6
as
to unlock
always, do
all
not
of them. Gotcha,
sacrifice
thank you.
other mods for slightly higher stats if you are tight on space. Dropping down a stat tier is much better than dropping a mod that actually does something.
I want to
brings
see
us to
this
the ability
build
rotation.
against a single
goal
boss,
is to
though,
generate and
not
destroy
against loads of
tangles as
mobs.
frequently as
I want to see it in
possible,
both
but there isn't a
scenarios.
specific order
Because
to
some
follow.
builds really shine when there's tons and tons and tons of enemies on the screen, and then they can really struggle when it's a single yellow health bar enemy, you know?
Priority target. or
You don't have
shoot it
all
if
the little
it's
bits
already
here
in
and
a good
there.
position to deal heavy damage and refund grapple. Weave in threaded spike whenever possible to reduce incoming damage and assist with damage and tangle generation, and reset it with Gambler's Dodge as needed.
And the Woven
Stay
Mail lasts
mindful
for
of
like 10
orbs of
seconds.
power,
That's
and Try
nice.
to use your dodge near orbs to pick them up for healing and weapon damage. If executed correctly, you will become a violent storm of threads that rips through the battlefield.
I do like
shredding
being a
anything
violent
that
storm of
stands in your way.
treads.
Drop a like if you found this video helpful or entertaining, subscribe if you want to see more like it, and feel free to ask any questions you have in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one, Guardians.
Yeah, oh,
Do you want to unleash a storm of razor?
no, I don't. That definitely seems like an interesting one. I definitely like that a little bit more than the other one we just seen. First one seems a little more simple, but both look really good at the same time as well. I'm liking the idea of them. Yeah. This build is definitely more involved. Other ones seems to rely heavy on the clones and spinny balls. Yeah, but you're generating them like crazy. You're not like, oh, I need them. It's like that. You're just cranking them out. Well, ideally. Yeah, I think both of them seem pretty cool, honestly. We'll have a look and see if there's any other little funky setups in there. See what else other people are setting up, you know? See what works. Hunter Strand definitely put more towards ad clearing rather than like DPS in there. Yeah, but like 2 of those balls at once seems to do a lot of single target damage. Like as the first video we seen, like it like deleted a yellow health bar, dude. And that was like melee, dodge, grab, throw, same again. At that, after the dodge, you get your melee back, do it again, throw another one. Like that absolutely decimated one of the yellow health bar boys. You know what I'm saying? look pretty good for just straight up DPS. I like the idea of that one with the extra grapples, getting the instant reloads and stuff. Definitely some interesting stuff. Oh, Solar Hunter build. I assumed everyone was going to be messing around with Strand since the new update. Well, let's see.
Hand cannons are one of the new top contenders in PvE. I know that sounds like a joke, but the background footage of me absolutely melting Master Lost Sector champions and Hive Guardians at minus 27 power with one proves that they are actually the
That was a lot of
real
damage.
deal. And the crazy thing is that those clips don't even showcase the maximum potential that this hand cannon build is capable of. So let's walk through it together.
Is that
piece by
Sunshot?
piece
I
so
just
you
got that
can
yesterday.
fulfill your gunslinger fantasies. Wait, did that drag just drop a factor 75 engram?
No, shut up.
And youths for keeping us season, but the newly added buffs have truly
Instantly
leveled up
new.
hand cannons to put them in a territory that one can genuinely call them.
You missed like last 2
meta.
seasons
The
ago
buffs
when
I'm
Warlocks had
talking about, of
Starfire
course,
Protocol and literally control 20 plus. They control what, 5 now? 5 or some shit? It's hilarious. Lucky Pants Maleficent is crazy. Yeah, I had some people talking about that the other day. Yeah, Maleficent, the burst pistol that we just unlocked, which I've already forgotten the name of again. And then even last word somebody was saying was actually pretty fucking good.
Begin to get pretty spicy.
There we go.
5 peppers on an Asian food takeout menu spicy. At a base level, the Lucky Pants exotic boots permanently grant a pretty sizable stat package to all hand cannons.
Kinetics.
Such as a bonus 100 handling to ready speed, an extra 0.6 times ready animation duration.
Problem with those builds is I
multiplier,
can't
and
use
a
mods yet. Yeah, no
40% more
mods.
accurate code
Need to get a
size
few more
for
levels
4
on me.
seconds on readying.
So I'll
That's a
still
lot of
be
numbers and
behind.
made
Gives
up
me something to
technical
aim
game
towards
terms
and work
that
towards, though.
basically boil down to one thing. Hand cannons feel buttery smooth with this exotic equipped. But we're just getting started because the
do
main
like hand
benefit
cannons.
of the Lucky Pants exotic boots is their exotic perk, illegally modded holster. With this perk, upon readying a fully loaded kinetic or subclass matching element hand cannon, you gain 60% increased hand cannon
So if
damage
you've
per
Sunshot,
hit
you
for
need to be
5.5
using...
seconds, maxing out after
Yeah.
10 hits at 600% bonus damage. After the buff timer
That sounds
runs
like a pretty
out,
big number.
or after you swap weapons, you lose all of your stacks and
Mantix
cannot
is the
gain
main channel I
stacks
use for
or
builds. Yeah,
reacquire
should I check him
damage
out?
buff for 10 seconds.
Is this him?
Indicated
I don't know who I'm actually on right now. Oh, Mactix. Close enough.
by the out of luck debuff on screen. A secret fun little trick with these
Yeah, everyone
boots
else seems to be
is
making
that you
Strand
don't even
videos, so
have
interesting to
switch
see a
another
solar
weapon
build.
entirely
Caught my eye.
before readying the hand cannon to activate the perk either, because you can actually pull out your ghost while holding your hand cannon and then hit the shoot button to ready up the hand cannon and subsequently the illegally
Is that
modded
quicker?
holster
Is it not quicker just
as
swap
well.
weapons
Do
over
me
and
a
back
favor
real
and
quick?
consider hitting that subscribe button down below if you did not know that before watching this guide video. But all that being said, we are nowhere near done yet, because while a 600% damage buff is quite nice,
Is that
it
doing
is
over
nothing
100k
close to
damage
the
for a sec when
maximum
that's stacked
possible
up?
damage buff that we will be hitting with some of the other buffs in this video.
No.
Before we get to those, I first
Thought
want to
said
show you
100K.
the 3 hand cannons that will be your trusty.
It's going to be that burst pistol. It's going to be Sunshot, and it's going to be that Maleficent one, right?
Partners with this Lucky Pants build.
That was the
first of
thruster
these
blowing
hand
up. Cool.
cannons is the
Crimson,
exotic
that's the name of the
3-round
one.
kinetic
We have
hand
this
cannon,
pistol. I like
Crimson,
it.
A 24 magazine, 415 round per
Burst
minute
round,
monster
it can
that
automatically reload itself on a crit kill, and it heals you on a kill. Doesn't have to be a crit kill for a heal.
some incredibly strong synergies with this build. First and foremost,
Yeah, we literally
its
just got
quick
this
fire
yesterday.
rate,
Nice.
Thanks to its 3-round bursts, makes it the absolute fastest hand cannon in the entire game for stacking the Lucky Pants buff, hitting near max stacks with just 3 bursts in just about a second. Additionally, kills with the Crimson will heal you, allowing you to
And that's pure kinetic, so I could actually use this with any subclass, right?
focus exclusively on being offensive and making the most out of your Lucky Pants damage buff. And if
Lucky
that wasn't
Pants.
enough, precision kills with the weapon will also refill the magazine, theoretically offering
heal ya.
infinite uptime on the weapon to be firing non-stop during the full 5.5 second buff period if aimed
That's it,
properly.
5.5
This hand cannon and
seconds?
Lucky
Okay,
Pants
still crank
were
out some
literally
damage.
made for each other with how well they complement one another with their quickly stacking damage buffs and theoretical bottomless magazine. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other strong options, because the second hand cannon choice
Here's this Maleficent. I actually don't know what this weapon is. I don't think this one existed when I played Destiny. Nothing kills a Guardian faster than another Guardian. The Drifter.
in the Malfeasance certainly
Malfeasance. I've been saying it wrong. It
packs
looks
a punch,
sick.
and then some as well.
I think that's like an augment on it or whatever it's called, right?
Unlike the Crimson, Malfeasance doesn't have any method to
Malfeasance.
reload itself on kills, but that hardly matters when you consider
looks
that
like
the
it
hand
fucking
cannon has
hits,
a
though.
20-round magazine, the largest of any single-shot exotic hand cannon in all of Destiny 2. It's
pretty nice.
The catalyst of this weapon equips it with the
That's the natural look,
Weapon
yeah?
perk, providing an extra 20% damage bonus to any orange bar, mini boss, champion, or boss tier enemy. The hand cannon's exotic perk also provides it with burrowing slugs as bullets that will stack onto enemies shot and explode once enough are stacked, about 4 or 5 of them. And the
How much
beauty of
damage is
this
that do?
exotic perk is that it
Oh.
has no range fall off either, giving a pretty sizable chunk of the hand cannon's damage literally infinite range, alleviating one of the biggest pain points typically associated with hand cannon usage. And while
That
the explosion
is.
itself
If I'm using a hand cannon, I want to be able to use it like a sniper. If I can cross map somebody with a fucking deagle, I want it to hit for max damage every single time. Now, if I'm using an auto rifle cross map or something, yeah, sure, of course, damage drop off. But man, if I've got this big fuck off heavy pistol, like 50 caliber rounds, it should hit for full damage. So this thing has no damage drop off. That is nice. That means I could literally use like a shotty or a grenade launcher or something in my special slot then. I don't have to worry about having like a pistol and a sniper. I can have something to fully auto if I feel like it. Ooh. So is the Malfeasance, do I need to get this from a quest? Is there like a setup line I gotta do? Or is this literally just a random exotic drop I can get?
stack with the Lucky Pants damage buff, it deals precision damage whether the slugs were delivered to the body or to the head, meaning that even from far away where it's tough to hit crits, you'll still be able to chunk out enemies. The final hand cannon
Also, does it have a typing on it? Is it pure kinetic or is there a typing to it too? And there's a quest line for it. Okay. Truth says there's a quest line for it. Fox says there's a quest line, but he's not sure anymore. And Syph also says quest line as well. So I'm going to say the quest line is still active. Interesting. Okay. We might need to go get that then in that case. And it is kinetic. Nice. That means I can use it with any subclass. Sweet.
option, and the one that surprised me the most is a Destiny 2 vanilla classic in Sunshot. On
Man, we just got
paper,
this.
This one doesn't sound quite as crazy.
But if I want to use Sunshot and get advantage of the Lucky Pants, I will have to be like the Solar. And I want to mess around with Strand because we just unlocked it.
as its 2 other competitors, coming with 2 exotic perks in Sunburn, which grants the weapon explosive rounds and highlights on targets
cool
that
weapon,
take
though.
damage from Sunshot, and Sunblast, which makes targets
I haven't got to look
killed
into
by
it. Yeah, let me know,
Sunshot
dude. It looks fucking
explode in
sick.
solar energy, and that includes targets killed by the solar explosion from Sun.
Any idea how it is for PvP? I love playing a little bit of both, you know? And you obtain the exotic weapon quest from the Gambit matches. Is that the PvE/PvE game mode where you do some stuff and then you can jump into other people's games and try kill them?
Blast as well, making a domino effect of chain Sunblast detonation not only possible, but actually quite likely. But that's not even what makes Sunshot such a strong pairing with this build, because that is actually thanks to 2 different aspects of the weapon. The first is the fact that it just has an incredibly strong base stat package that has it hitting like an absolute truck in all levels of content. And the second is the fact that unlike its 2 kinetic
Yeah, perfect,
brothers,
nice.
it is a solar hand cannon, which gives it the opportunity to be paired with some pretty insane.
You get it from Gambit, no idea what triggers them. Chat said it was a quest for it, so...
That we will talk
Or is it
about
literally just a
in
random drop?
a moment. Because first,
But we have people saying
need
quest.
to talk about the class ability that pairs exceptionally well with this build and playstyle, Marksman's Dodge, which simply reloads your currently drawn weapon on class ability cast. This dodge feels really solid with this build, as you can either use it to instantly reload your hand cannon,
Dodge swap weapon, pull it out.
Pants damage buff to maximize damage potential, or immediately before swapping weapons to begin your illegally modded holster stacking for an incredibly seamless perk activation. And trust me when I say that we won't be needing Gambler's Dodge for melee ability refunds anyway when we get to the aspects and fragments in this build, which we can actually talk
tell me
about
more
right now. The first of these is on
when
your
we
mark,
get to it
a
right now.
fragment slot aspect that grants a stacking, weapon handling, and reload speed increase buff on precision final blows.
Yep.
With an activation of your dodge,
Man, that pistol looks
immediately giving you
sick.
the maximum 3 stacks. As we are going for the gunslinger fast draws and yeehaws power fantasy,
Just a no damage drop off on it is really tickling my pickle. I like that idea.
Firing. Aspect number 2, bringing on another 2 fragment slots to the party, is Knock 'em Down, which significantly
You get the Maleficence or Maleficence, whatever it's called, quest if you get the Taken Servitor boss in Gambit. Oh, is that literally all you need? Makes sense because it does look like it's a Taken weapon. Look at it. Yeah, of course. So that's it. You just need to get that boss in it. Okay.
For this build, when considering
And then you get the quest line for it.
that we'll be utilizing.
Do you have to beat it?
Torches, which of course grants the radiant buff to yourself.
Yeah, I'd like to go
and
get
all
that.
Nearby allies when landing a hit with your powered melee ability. Meaning that when pairing this fragment together with the melee ability refunding portion of the Knock 'em Down aspect, we are blessed with a method to infinitely possess the 25% weapon damage increase radiant buff. So
a lot of
long as
damage.
we are able to land final blows with our melee ability. Speaking of which, in my personal opinion and experience, the absolute best melee ability for this build is the Knife Trick, which throws out 3 knives and deals a pretty solid
Yeah, you
chunk
get
of
that burn.
damage. The next core fragment of this build is the Ember of Singeing, which grants us
The meatball boss doesn't have
additional
meatball
base
love. It doesn't
class
exist
ability
anymore.
regeneration
Ah,
buff
so that's why
for 3
Jordan was
seconds
saying that
when
the quest might not be there
applying
anymore.
scorch which is
Ooh.
incredibly convenient considering that our Knife Trick melee ability that makes us radiant and can be refunded.
Check Drifter in the
perpetually
tower
also
when you get on,
scorches
just to be
enemies
safe.
on impact,
It did have a
thus
quote from
activating
Drifter on
the
it,
Ember
right?
of Singeing. Another thing that
Okay,
scorching
okay,
enemies with
okay.
the Knife Trick melee will accomplish is the activation of our third core fragment.
Jesus.
Nice info. So, one question. What button do I use to shoot the gun's face with Tears of Joy sign of the horns?
Wait. You guys shoot the guns? Oh, I think I've been doing it wrong all this time. We got Walter coming in with the super fucking chat in there, dropping the €14.63. Appreciate Mossa. Thank you. That's a loud ass alert, man. Stupid ass alert too. Thanks, bud.
When killing
Wait, you shoot the enemies? Shit, I've been doing it wrong.
Upon scavenging, the Ember of Searing also grants melee ability energy.
There's a hub next to Postmaster as previous quest, so I might not even have to go do the Gambit at all. I might just be able to go and pick up the actual timeline quest anyway.
The occupants of the final 2 slots will be determined both by what element of hand.
So yeah, we might not even have to do Gambit. Fucking beat the big servitor, meatball boy. We might literally just be able to just pick up the quest.
Sunshot, you'll want to slot in the Ember of Mercy.
But I imagine the quest probably still has some Gambit stuff. It's still part of Gambit, so I probably still have to do stuff then, yeah.
As well as the Ember of Empyrean to extend any currently active Radiant and Restoration buffs by 4 seconds.
That's a lot more in USD though. €14 in USD is probably like
is a persistent
15 USD. Yeah, there's not much of a difference anymore.
Buff that will never go away so long as you continue.
Alexa, what's €15 to USD? Just round it up. 16. Yeah, it's literally like $1 in the difference. It's the exact same, basically.
Borderline invincible in even the most dangerous.
Yeah, the euro to
Destiny content.
lol. The euro to dollar is not that much of a difference right now. Very small.
Options, however, you'll want to occupy fragment slot 4 with the Ember of Solace to increase the duration of all restoration and radiant effects.
Man, these fucking weapon builds and class builds, people go in depth on them, don't they?
Build with a fire team.
The US economy's fucked. Yeah, a lot of other ones are too, man.
To receive a 400% bonus to base grenade, melee.
Not sure because some quests have actually streamlined, so you don't have to do some stuff. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and find out when we get on the server. What do we got? Like another
torches and infinite melee abilities to proc it thanks to the
give me the server maintenance. to be
In the
over.
event that you are a lone wolf running solo.
Hey, hopefully it
however,
wraps up
you want to
sooner rather than
instead
later.
Slot the Ember of Mercy into that 5th
They usually give
slot,
estimated
once
times,
again,
right?
grant the
Which means it could be less, it
restoration
could be
buff
more,
on
but
Fire's
hopefully
first
less.
pickup. And to avoid any confusion, I'll have 3 separate and clearly labeled build links for you down below, depending on which playstyles and setups you want to take home with you. But don't scroll down there to click those links and tag those like and subscribe buttons just yet, because we still have a
well,
whole
this
bunch
video
of
doesn't make me want to play Solar Hunter. It just makes you want to get that fucking... I just want to say Maleficent all the time. I know that's not what it's called, but it makes you want to do that. All right, what other stuff do people have? 2 days ago, the most fun Strand Hunter build I have ever experienced. Destiny 2 Season of the Witch. Tell me more, friend.
Strand Hunter has always been a fun subclass to play, but with the new Hunter Strand aspect Whirling Maelstrom, this subclass just became the most potent in the fantasy department. Straight up ninja-like. And on the outside looking in, there doesn't seem to be much that comes from this Rasa and Shuriken looking dude. He does great passive damage, but nothing too overpowered to make him the main runner-up for ad clearing. When he defeats an enemy, he does send out little
Nothing
needles of
too
unraveling
overpowered?
to
Well, then
debuff
I don't
enemies
want
for
it.
that extra damage. And though in situations of dense pockets of enemies that would actually be busted beyond belief, it's not an everyday situation. And lastly, he tracks ads, but travels very slowly. So at first glance, this Whirling Maelstrom seems like nothing more than just a nice addition to have on the field. But what I'm
And
about to tell
DPS
you
though.
might sound weird. But if you look to this Maelstrom as more of a teammate versus just something you throw out onto the field like a
Look
grenade,
at that.
you can do some
man, that looks
devastating
pretty
wound
good.
clearing even in some of the most hardest endgame content, as well as have some of the most fun you will ever have in Destiny 2. I for one think the Whirling Maelstrom officially made the Strand Hunter my favorite subclass. I
think the
never
Whirling
seen
stuff's
a
pretty
build
tight.
in Destiny 2 that can make
I like the idea of the
player's
double
playstyle
grapple.
reach such a level of high octane before in my life. Now, with that said, you're probably wondering how has an entity that is separate from you going to completely change the style of play? And that's actually because the Whirling Maelstrom is not a separate entity.
So does this
at all.
build use the
Everything it
fucking
does
little
can
spawns
have
at
a
all?
direct
When you
response
dodge,
leading back
leave a
to
little mimic of
but
you behind?
only by pairing it with certain strand fragments. And with the two of you combined on the field, you will be taking constant advantage of every strand.
You also don't have to pick them up and throw them. You can shoot them and they'll still start whirling as well.
For both your fragments, of course, the first one being the Whirling Maelstrom, and for your second one, it will be the Ensnaring Slam. This is where we will be getting our suspend from only. I know we do also have shackle grenades, and though they are nice to have, you won't need them for this build. So instead, not
But I
only
want to
pair with
tie
the
my
exotic
enemies
we'll
up
be
in weird
using, but just for
BDSM
the
scenarios. What do you
maximum amount of
mean?
fun, we are going to
They're necessary in every build.
be going with the grapple grenade. One of the main reasons why is that it is a great way to rally back to the Maelstrom
also just
quickly.
love
And since
mobility,
it is a moving
so-
tangle, it won't even consume your grenade. And to lead in with a punch to stack on top of the damage that the Maelstrom is also inflicting, will
It looks
still spawn
fun.
unraveling needles for that extra area coverage. So now moving on to the fragments, 3 out of 4 of these apply to the Maelstrom as well as yourself. For starters, the Thread of Generation, which simply states that by dealing damage you will receive grenade energy. For those times that you can't
Wait, for
grapple
just straight up
or
dealing
choose not to
damage?
grapple onto
Any
the
damage?
Maelstrom, he still has you covered. For every tick of damage the Maelstrom does will come back to you as grenade energy. And without needing
Yeah.
it to really be said, you doing damage in general will make you receive more grenade energy as well. And now that the grenade ability is covered, time to get into the melee. With the Thread of Fury on, you will receive melee.
So far for each of these videos we've looked at, they've all used the spinny balls. Everyone seems to love them. They seem to do a lot of damage. But everyone's other setups have been completely different for what actual... these perk thingies they use. I don't know what they're actually called. Fragments. They've all used different fragments, different setups. The first guy was using them paired with the little ninja clones to not pay any attention to you. The next guy wasn't using the ninja clones, was using double grapple and using them for some more stuff. And then this guy is doing something a little bit different as well. I like it. Get a little bit more. Spinny balls.
Energy. Now this one is damage oriented, meaning the massive
Yeah, they're
explosion
new
from
with
the
the
initial
new
landing of
fragment
the
stuff
tangle will give you
or
the
whatever
biggest
they're called.
chunk of
Aspect,
melee
sorry.
energy. But after the Maelstrom gets swirling, you will receive rapid ticks of energy back.
Yeah,
And
look
with
at
the
that.
recent buffs to the threaded spike melee, this is something you're going to want to use in
Increased damage. Ooh.
your attack rotation.
55% increase.
In endgame content to be able to quickly spawn a tangle, but for any enemy you can't
I also
defeat,
love the
it
word
will
tangle.
apply a sever to decrease the enemy's outgoing damage by 40%. And now
doing good damage, can have multiple spinny balls at once and reduce damage at the same time.
Finally,
I'm liking the idea of it for
With
PvE,
Thread
man.
in mind, you are
Don't know how
able
well
to
it would be
receive
for PvP. It could be
class
funny.
ability for every enemy defeated if they are suspended. So by tag teaming with your Maelstrom by using the ensnaring slam, and then the both of you splitting the work up, you can get a good amount of your class ability back. And just like that, you and your Maelstrom are able to keep you as filled as possible in the energy department.
Hey, stream, do you like being filled? Because that guy does.
Now it's time to deck yourself out.
Sorry, I'm waiting for Destiny to come back online. But just laugh. Just laugh. Okay, thank you.
Just a little bit more. For our final fragment, it will just be Thread of Warding, simply because Woven Mail is busted. Gotta have it. When you're playing this,
So Woven Mail is basically just straight up damage reduction, right?
deep in enemy territory, you're gonna need it. Now, before we move on to the mods and exotics, I want to briefly go over the artifact mods that can make the Whirling Maelstrom even more of a top pick. So first off, if you just want to have a higher chance of spawning them just off base weapon damage, pack a strand weapon and pair it with Thanatonic Tangles. Hopefully I said that correctly. Quicksilver Storm can spawn its own using the grenades, but if you want the gunfire to have a chance too to spawn them, then this is your mod. Up next will be the refreshing pickups. That states that just by
Shut up,
picking
Gal.
a tangle,
You
will
just had to put a
receive
question
more
mark at the
energy
end of it,
for your
didn't you?
least powered ability. And
Dickhead.
lastly, which has to be the best one here, would be elemental munitions.
You haven't even used it yet.
States combatant final blows with tangles have a chance to drop special or heavy ammo. And if we're following the same logic as Thread of Fury, this means your Whirling Maelstrom is actually able to spawn ammo for you. This artifact mod alone has me begging Titans and Warlocks to just surrender your tangles to the Hunters. You just cannot compete with this, I'm sorry. And now for the exotic along with the mods,
Free heavy
I highly
ammo.
recommend however you pronounce this exotic. Something Facade. With the grapple being your best friend in the
Does it say the name of the helmet anywhere on the screen so I can try pronounce it? This says mod customization. I want to try pronounce it. We seen it earlier on because we mentioned the facade
This
thingy.
exotic will apply Woven Mail for that constant 55% increase in resistance.
So straight up gain Woven Mail when activating a grapple. Before, you only got it when you picked up an orb. So you get 55% damage resistance when you activate your grapple. Lasts for like 10 seconds, I believe. Or when you pick up an orb. And then it also increases flinch resistance while Woven Mail is active. Pretty nice.
Now for the mods.
You pick up an orb, you take less than half damage, or more than half damage, whatever you want to say. And then anytime you grapple, also the exact same thing. So you trigger on every single grapple, not just orb pickups. But then you also get that increased flinch, which is just nice.
We are focusing on helping out the fragments as much as possible to keep those abilities filled. So for the
Oh shit. Fox posted in the stream chat. Crite. Yeah, nope.
headpiece, it will just be a way to spawn orbs. And though
Nope,
I'm
no
not
idea.
masterworked here, because this piece
You haven't masterworked this build? Where's the unsubscribe button from a channel I haven't subscribed to yet? What? What?
is from collections. If you were to masterwork it, you could throw on a heavy ammo finder. Up next is the arms. To help out with the melee energy, I went with a Kickstart mod. This will make
I don't even
use
know
of
what
the armor
masterwork
charges that you
means.
will gain passively.
I imagine just maxed out.
Just by picking up orbs that you're really going to be picking up for the Woven Mail. And in addition,
It's pronounced Sitter Aknen's Facade. Nailed it.
it'll just be an extra way to spawn orbs, which would be heavy-handed through the Threaded Spike. Threaded Spike is good
Swish.
now, really. Don't sleep on it. For the chest piece, it's just going to be standard defense.
I was planning on falling asleep on Threaded Spikes. I guess I better stay awake on it
It's
now.
typical stuff, really. Moving on to the legs, we have recuperation and insulation. For every time we're going to pick up an orb, not only are we refilling our health, but we're also going to be having just a little bit go back to our class ability. At this rate, picking up an orb does everything
Just a
under
little
the sun
bit.
for you. Woven Mail fuels your melee kickstart, a bump in the class ability section, and a bump in just health in general.
Give me the
And now
bump.
lastly, for our class piece, the only important thing here that I will list is going to be the Reaper mod. For every time you go in for a suspend and then get the kill, you will spawn an orb of power. Lots of orbs, lots of abilities, absolute nutty gameplay, and by far the most fun I have ever had in Destiny 2 to this date. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and if you hit that subscribe for me, I would love you all for it. I will be streaming the day one here on YouTube, hopefully. But if not, I do still have a kick. Alright, I'll take care now. Peace.
Love me. Okay, still a little bit different than the last one. Focusing more on tying people up and getting orbs that way. Interesting. What other ones stand out to us? 3 months ago. Now, we're looking for ones within the week because new season just went live. New Maelstrom. Okay, and we got Faux Tracker. Let's see. Why not? We're literally waiting for the Destiny servers to come back online right now. So let's check out some random different builds.
Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're taking a look at an amazing new Hunter build that is, as the
record your gameplay in better quality,
broken and absolutely busted, straight up twisted and on fire. Yeah,
tell me more. Tell me more things. Tell me more things that it is.
Now available in Season of the Witch, and it features the Faux Tracer exotic helmet. This exotic just saw a major facelift at the beginning of this season, taking the Faux Tracers from zero to hero overnight. It's
I like these guys' puns.
And I've yet to get my hands on the new Moth Commander exotics. But so far, this has been one of the most impressive Hunter exotics this season. This change gives Hunters a huge bonus in damage that would otherwise not be obtainable. And it will help you take down some of the toughest enemies in this game. Relentless Tracker now provides a ×4 weapon surge that lasts 10 seconds to any weapon that matches your subclass.
I don't know what that means.
27% damage bonus that will be activated whenever you strike a powerful combatant or a guardian with any of your charged abilities. Powerful combatants will include elite enemies like Boomer Knights, Ogres, Abominations, and Captains, mini-bosses like Tormentors, and high-value targets. All of the champions and all of the bosses. Once you hit these targets,
list more enemies. Oh, that was a nice animation.
And the targets will become highlighted in red, visible to anyone in your team.
I want to play around with these strands now, man. They look fun.
Back to back on the same enemy, but it can be instantly re-engaged onto a different powerful combatant. If those enemies are defeated while still highlighted, they have a chance at dropping a subclass matching orb. In the case of Strand, this will drop a Tangle. It's important to note that striking enemies with any of the elemental orbs or tangles will not trigger Relentless Tracker. It has to be done by a charged class ability. It is Strand that we have selected as our subclass.
So it has to be your throwing knife, correct?
While the Faux Tracers will make...
Sorry, my pause is being funny. Can I tie you up? Maybe after a few whiskeys.
Amazing synergy with Arc, Solar, and Void builds this season. I find
shoot that
Strand that the Faux Tracers will truly shine. A lot of
I don't even know what they do.
This is thanks to the performance of the Whirling Maelstrom, the new Strand aspect, which creates a fidget spinning cyclone that emits
it literally is a fidget spinner, right?
Even more so when using Frenzied Stacks, the new seasonal artifact mod that amplifies the damage of elemental orbs and tangles based on how many active armor charges that you
Your armor charges grant bonus damage to your throw tangle or elemental orbs.
have when those are thrown. This even affects the damage of whirlwinds, boosting their damage output to an extra 30%.
Looks like everyone's using the same weapon.
Stack of armor charge. And
yeah, seen a few kind of common re-pop-ups in there, definitely. The new fusion rifle, because it's new, obviously, I imagine. The auto rifle, the Silver Wind, whatever the fuck it's called.
Enemies with those Strand weapons,
and a few of the pistols. They seem to be a very common setup for people.
Group of unfortunate souls, then rinse and repeat.
Strand Hunter is one of the best subclasses, and it's a Beyblade. I like that, man. It looks fun. And we got some different setups for it as well.
It consumes your charged grenade energy and fires out a huge blast that deals a massive amount of damage. Since this fusion rifle has no natural affinity, it changes itself based on what your subclass is. So it gives us a unique opportunity to run triple Strand loadouts. This also means that the overcharged blasts from the Tessellation will receive the 27% bonus in damage whenever Relentless
That's actually really sick.
With fusion rifles also getting the nod towards unstoppable champions, this will make for one lethal combination to use in Law Sectors and Nightfalls this season. Elemental Fury will be another great artifact mod when jumping into champion-filled waters, as you'll get a bonus in ability and orb damage against stunned champions. By using the Widow's Silk aspect, along with Tessellation, we can have 2 grapple grenade charges to consume and turn into overcharged blasts. Grapple grenades have the shortest cooldown, making it a perfect choice when you're in need of grenades to consume. The Tessellation isn't the only standout exotic that will pair up with this build. The Quicksilver Storm will absolutely shred, and there's a ton of top-performing legendary weapons that can really pump out a lot of damage. Since weapon surge mods won't stack with Faux Tracers, I find it best to focus your armor towards the regeneration of your abilities, so that you can re-trigger Relentless Tracker as often as possible. Since Frenzied Stacks does require armor charges, you'll need to use
Quality hurts my
Siphon
eyes.
mods, Heavy-Handed, or Reaper mods to create orbs, so that
I don't know, this one seems like my least favorite out of them all. The God roll cap makes my Strand build perfect. Oh my god. I love people's titles on YouTube. They gotta get you there somewhere, right? This insane Swarmer Strand build just got even better. Warlock builds. Warlocks. Bungie, what have you done? Love the titles, man. This Hunter build melts everything. Lucky pants are better than ever with Torn. Wait, the Torn pistol is still in the game? Tell me more. I used to love that thing. I used to trigger people. Oh, same guy. Hi, Profane. Fuck, same quality.
I am happy to present to you all a Hunter build that will absolutely melt your enemies. Whether
So
you're
you said about the
facing
last
champions,
build.
Tormentors, raid and dungeon bosses, or other guardians, this new Hunter build will annihilate them all. Want to drop 4 million plus on bosses like Oryx and Nezarec? No problem. Want to melt his son Crota next week? With this build, that won't be a problem at all. Bungie's recent weapon balancing has brought hand cannons back as a viable option in the PvE.
I want to get that fucking
improvements in
Maleficent.
damage
I know it's not called
reload
Maleficent, that's a
speed,
movie.
And damage versus minor and major enemies. 140 hand cannons like the Thorn, Fatebringer, Lumina, or Malfeasance have benefited the
Fatebringer, I
most
remember
from
that
these
weapon. What
changes.
is that
We
again?
now even have
Is that
a
an
new
exotic? I
Strand
remember that
hand
weapon.
cannon available this season. That's a bit of a knockoff of the Fatebringer, the Kept Confidence. I wouldn't say it's as beastly as the Fatebringer.
Oh, was the Fatebringer a
but it's
Trials
been
weapon?
rather
What was the
impressive
Fatebringer
so
again?
far, and it
I remember
doesn't
it.
require jumping into a raid. So what does a hunter do when hand cannons get buffed? They grab their lucky pants.
Was a
and
Vault
they
of Glass
get to work.
Primary.
That's
Oh,
what
that had the
Cade would do.
explosive rounds on it
That's
as
what
well,
heroes
right?
do. There's plenty of
Is that why I
powerful
remember it?
exotics in the sandbox right now. The Moth Keeper wraps, the Star Eater scale, the Gerfalcon, even the Faux Tracer has
Gerfalcon,
made a
what the
comeback.
fuck
But
is
the
that?
exotic that I recommend the most to anyone that loves
Yeah, that thing was a
shredding
beast,
through
man.
enemies in true
Explosive and
gunslinger
Firefly.
fashion. To
Shit, I
anyone
forgot about
just
that.
got the Malfeasance. To
Man, that was a
anyone
beast,
wanting to
wasn't
take
it?
full advantage of the Thorn, or to anyone who just started playing Hunter. The Lucky Pants embodies the true nature of the gunslinger with whatever subclass you're using, and it will give you the power to flatten any and everything. At this
do like
point,
flattening
I've
things.
talked about the Lucky Pants and their benefits a few different times over.
Before we
throughout the
listen to any
seasons.
more of what
So
you're
let this serve
saying, let's see if the servers are back up yet. I imagine they're not, but just in case if maintenance is already over, because they just done this new season update, so I doubt they're doing a ton of maintenance stuff this week, right? Anything would have been done during that, so I'm hoping it's a short maintenance. There's still like 45 minutes left on it or something like that, but hopefully it ends 45 minutes early. Let's go see! Let's try log in real quick, just because it doesn't hurt. Gerfalcon gives you explosive bullets for void weapons after it dodges. Gerfalcon. Just funny. Come on. And we're in. Come on. It's I don't think we're in. Do it. Fuck! Fuck you! Fuck you for taking care of your servers while I want to play. How rude. Also, why do they do it like this time of the day? What, like, is this not like peak time of the day? Would they not do server maintenance at like, I don't know, 6 a.m. or some shit like that? Seems weird.
As an updated video for these amazing exotics. The Lucky Pants provides the intrinsic trait called Illegally Modded Holster, which provides several benefits. When you ready a stowed hand cannon, you get the equivalent of Quick Draw and Opening Shot, which provides remarkable accuracy, and it allows
But Torrens
you to
doesn't have
fire
like a
your weapons
bazillion bullets
fast
in the
when that
magazine,
hand
so
cannon is
like,
fully
can you even
loaded
get the
and
maximum
autokinetic
stacks out of
or
it?
matching energy type. You will receive a stacking bonus to the amount of damage that each bullet deals. This starts at 60% bonus damage and maxes out at 600%. The maximum amount of shots allotted are 10, and the maximum time permitted is 5.5 seconds. The damage bonus timer will begin on your first shot fired.
Oh, it's not second you equip it. That's nice.
Time you draw to
it's like 9 AM for them. Bonus. Fair as well. Okay, right? Yeah.
Doesn't apply while in the Crucible.
But also, how do they cater to people in other time zones? Why won't they cater to my time zone? I only care about myself.
Traits, Ariana's Vow receives a straight 30% bonus in damage.
Look at that fucking thing.
Second window, which still stacks on top of the precision damage bonus that you'll get on the opening shots of Ariana. The Crimson and 2 burst hand cannons receive their bonuses in slightly different ways, since their bullets come out in a burst. This means that the damage multiplier is applied to each bullet within those bursts. The damage bonus does not...
this is just a lucky pants build. Shut up. There's not even what we're looking for right now. God Mode Hunter Exotic is finally back. Oh my god. Whoa. Black bars in the side. Cinematic. Look how amazing this is. I like the meme. Recorded on console.
YouTube, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. The name is Frostbolt. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the strongest builds in the game right now.
Prove it.
This is good for GMs, high level content, or the seasonal activity at the highest tier. So I will divide this video in different parts, and I will put the dim link down below in the description. Without further ado, let's dive into
Destiny
it.
Item
this
Manager.
Is Renewal Grasp. Now, previously, when these exotics were normal, they were really good at high-end content.
And now
but they
they're
got nerfed,
abnormal.
Cooldown. But since then, they have reverted that change, so now at tier 10 discipline, your dust fields are at 45-second cooldown, which is incredible, but the power comes with this exotic. It says, your dust field grenades have a much larger effect radius. Allies inside the dust field take reduced damage, and targets inside the area deal reduced damage. Now focus on the final part. This basically helps you become a tank along with your teammates. It's a really good support exotic.
What if you're getting shot by an enemy that's not in it?
It's so awesome. It makes the dust field bigger, pretty much like a bubble Titan, and it doesn't stop there. I want to go ahead and direct your attention into my subclass of choice here. Of course, it's Stasis, but for the aspects and the fragments, this is where the build crafting comes into play. Now, first of all, we want Touch of Winter. And if you're asking why, well, basically, we can use the crystal from inside the dust field as another form of resist. But this aspect, combined with dust field, will actually increase the radius of the dust field.
His health is barely moving, with that being said.
It's a pretty cool synergy. Next up, I have Grim Harvest. Now, I'm going to stop
I definitely do want to mess around with Strand Hunter. Still interesting to see what other builds can do, though.
Multiple ways
I also have time because server maintenance.
Such as using Shatter Dive. But for this video, I want you to be an absolute tank, okay?
Torn creates a pickup on kill that reloads some bullets. Oh, cool. Do you have to like walk? Like you have to actually walk? Does it automatically pick up? Like if you just walk over it? I take it you got to be within the area, right?
Oh my god. Now, Grim Harvest states that defeating slowed or frozen combatants creates stasis shards. These shards grant melee energy when picked up by you or your allies. This is going to help with just melee spam abilities and also just granting myself more stasis shards, and you'll see why. So obviously we got the dust field grenade. We're going to be using Gambler's Dodge. Anytime that I dodge, I can get my shurikens back, and it just completes the whole
tracks within a certain distance. Sick.
As for the fragments, we have Whisper of Chains. Anytime we're near frozen targets or stasis crystals, obviously we take reduced damage. This helps whenever we don't have a dust field. Next up, shattering a stasis crystal temporarily boosts a grenade recharge.
The stasis stuff is quite cool, man.
A few ways that we're going to get our dust field back.
I haven't actually seen much gameplay of it, so this is pretty fresh for me.
Slows that you apply.
I've seen some Titan stuff using those ice grenades and shit, but I haven't really seen the Hunter stuff at all.
So very important to have that on this setup. Next up, we have Whisper of Conduction. Nearby stasis shards strike to your position. We're using this for the stat bonuses, but also because it's so incredible to get these stasis shards just completely incredible. And then it chains into my final option here, Whisper of Rhyme. It just makes everything come full circle. We get the shards.
You can jump on those too, right? Hunter Stasis is fun. Yeah, it seems interesting.
Even tankier at the highest level of content. Now that is my subclass. Let's go ahead and dive into my mods.
So you can throw it down, use it as a wall, shoot it, destroy it, AoE people with it.
As for my helmet, I'm basically just going to try to generate myself some orbs of power with my stasis weapons and also use ammo finders for whatever gun that I want. As for my mods on my gauntlets, I'm going to be using impact induction, as I want you to notice
his health
that we are
is
going to be spamming
pretty
a bunch
fucking
of melee
solid
kills,
the
so
entire time.
anytime that I
Like
tag
his
a
health drops
player
down,
with
but
those
he's just like a
shurikens, it's going to help my dust fields come
like
back
look at his
faster.
like
And that's
literally
our
just stare at
main
his
way
health
of
bar for a minute
surviving,
while
is
he's
just
getting like
throwing so
fucking
many
chowed
of them,
on.
ad clearing, and
Like his
being
health
an
bar is
absolute
dropping, but
tank.
just as
For your
fast
chest piece,
regenning.
these are flexible. You can choose whatever elements are needed for the activity that you're playing. Although I do recommend slapping at least one melee
So I
damage
believe that's
resistance,
pretty sick.
as you will be close range against targets.
People get pissed
For
in
the boots,
PvP
I
with the
like using
frozen stuff,
recuperation. You
yeah.
need to find a way to grant yourself health.
I'd love to freeze
regeneration,
somebody, just
as
walk up
this
and whip
build
out a
itself
sniper and
doesn't
be
give
like,
you health regen. On top of that, I'm slapping 2
boom.
grenade mods.
How long
to
in
get even more
PvP?
dust
How long do
fields.
people stay
You get the
frozen
idea,
for?
right? As for my cloak, this one's pretty interesting.
Stasis Hunter was the
Anytime we
most
dodge,
broken
we can make it
subclass of launch.
overpowered, so it
Yeah,
helps with
good. I hope it
grenades
pissed
and
off
healing.
people. People
But
getting
I
pissed off in
really
video
want to
games
use
is
powerful
hilarious. It's
attraction
like one of my
here,
most
as
favorite
I'm
things to
close
do
range,
because
I
it's
can
like,
just dodge near a
who
target to get
cares?
my
Why do
melee
you
back,
care so
but on top
much?
of that, I pick up any nearby orbs to
I find
heal
it
myself
very funny.
and also get myself.
And this
even
is
more
coming from somebody who
grenades.
plays video games for a fucking living, a job. It's like I see some people who like play video games like, you know, a couple hours a week, couple hours a day, maybe, a couple hours a month, and they get so pissed off in certain scenarios, and it's like, man,
Alright,
you're doing
awesome.
this
So
as
that
a hobby
covers
for
my
some fun.
subclass, my
Why are you
mods.
getting so
What about my
stressed out?
weapons? So,
I do this for a
I'm
job.
using
Stop
Aegis
taking it so
Scepter.
serious.
I'm
I don't
at
even
close
take it
range. I
fucking
can
serious.
spam a
It's
bunch
my
of,
fucking
trace
job.
rifle ammo. I'm slowing
So I
down
have some fun
targets
with it.
because every
I
time
just
that I
think
get a
that
final blow kill
you're
with
probably
this gun,
stupid.
it will do that slowing
If you
burst
get that
effect,
triggered
and
over
I
something
can
you
freeze
do
them
as a
pretty
hobby that's
easily.
meant to be
The
fun.
catalyst is epic
How many
because
of your
I know a
hobbies
lot of people
piss
don't
you
care
off
about
every
the
single
Stasis
time you do
Super.
that hobby?
Doesn't feel like it does too much
You probably
damage.
won't do that
So
hobby
how about
anymore.
we
You
use
go
that,
probably
convert
find
it
another
into some
hobby.
actual
It's
damage,
quite funny.
supercharges trace
quite
rifle,
funny.
and just completely melt anything that we need to kill right away. So
Gary
yes,
in his
this
Halo days was
exotic is
fun
really
to
awesome.
play
I
against.
highly
I was an
recommend
absolute
you use
fucking
it.
sweat
As
lord,
for
man.
my
Yeah,
energy
100%.
weapon, I'm
Yeah,
using a
I've also
Protector
been there
Vulture
as
weapon.
well.
This is just
Not to be
something
too
for ad
hypocritical.
clearing,
I've been
help me
on
out,
all
put a little bit of
sides
jolt,
of,
get a little bit of damage,
of
what I'm
that
doing with
gate,
my
I
primary.
suppose.
The
Right?
last option
Full
here that I'm
sweat
using
lord,
is
cared
a
about
bump of
every
the
single
night
ting, a
with
single
impact
death here and
casting,
there,
auto-loading
right?
holster and chill clip. Chill
funny.
clip obviously is going to synergize with my subclass, but overall it's a
Yeah,
nice
I've been there
rocket
on the
to do a little
competitive
bit of
level. I've been
damage
there on the
here
casual
bosses that I
level.
need
I've
to
been there on the
fight.
sweat level, been there on the... But the thing that's always been my favorite is just the content creation level. Making videos, doing stuff, laughing with
Yeah, man, I
people,
used to
making
shatter
fun
some
of people, just taking the piss. And that stuff's always a good laugh. If I'm having
Listen, we
fun,
gotta share, no?
usually
Like,
the content's more fun to
giving you
watch,
resist.
right?
You gotta
One of
give
the
me your
things I hate
balls.
the most is clicking in to watch a
Alright, so you
live
might be
stream
wondering-
and seeing the streamer just complaining and bitching, and watching streamers and stuff getting frustrated can be funny. But if I'm clicking into a stream every single day and every single day it's just them venting the same issues, getting pissed at the same things, being angry, fucking calling shit out 24/7, gets annoying. I want to watch a stream for entertainment, and after a certain time, somebody just bitching and crying day in, day out isn't that entertaining anymore. And, at certain stages, like when we were playing COD and stuff like that, I started going down that route. And that's why we stopped playing COD, because I wasn't enjoying making that content. I was always in a bad mood by the time I ended the stream. And if I'm in a bad mood while I'm streaming, I imagine people watching the stream weren't enjoying it as much. I'm sure there was some people who fucking loved watching me getting frustrated day in, day out. That is definitely funny at the same time. But for me personally, if I'm going to sit back and watch a stream and actually have a community there with people, I want that to be based around entertainment and some fun, and with a little bit of shit talk here and there, with a little bit of sweat. I like to cover as many bases as I can at the same time, but I just like to have some fun, man. I like to take the piss. I do like to go in and be a little bit sweaty, do some shit, showing a little bit of rage here and there, but I don't like it to be the main focus of our content. There's definitely some people who their entire streams are based around them just bitching and complaining. And for me, I don't want to watch that, man. It puts me in a bad mood. I don't want to watch that. When I watch a streamer, I want to go, oh man, I want to play this right now. Like, I'll watch Ginge play some Apex, and after I'm done watching him play some Apex, I'm like, I'm going to stream some Apex this week, right? And then I'll hop in some of my COD buds playing some Warzone, and I'll watch for 5 minutes, and I'll be like, I'm not installing that game again. It's because all they do is bitch and complain and say how much they hate it, and complain about aim assist and cheaters and stream snipers, and it's just complaints. And I'm like, I ain't playing that shit. If I'm watching a stream or some content, ideally, by the time I'm done watching that, I should be in the mindset of, oh, I want to play some right now, right? I'm watching this Destiny content, and I'm like, man, I want to play some Destiny right now, right? I don't want to be the opposite. I watch people play fucking Warzone and shit, and I'm like, nah, I want to stay away from that. No, thank you. DMZ's quite fun though, but Warzone side of stuff, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm okay. No thanks. And then, I watch other Apex streamers, and they're just bitching and complaining all day, every day, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. But that's the difference. I watch Ginge, someone who genuinely just enjoys and does some stuff in his stream and has some fun with it, and that gives me the itch in a good way. And then I'll watch other people play like some Apex, and they're just sweaty, and they're just bitching about everything. They miss a single shot, and they're fucking cussing at every single possible person they can. I'm like, nah, it doesn't give me the itch to play those games. And that's the kind of content I try to kind of stay between myself personally. A little in between, yeah. You don't have to tell me. It was no fun playing against Gary in Halo. Lost count of how many times I was spawn killed in customs. Wayne was my regular war. I was so sweaty in Halo. When I hopped on for the day, I would always start off by 1v1ing people. That's how I would get warmed up before playing a video game. Before I went online and started actually playing proper ranked matches and stuff like that, or just any matches, I would literally I'd usually have 4 or 5 buds that would always be on the same hours every day, just like I would be, and I'd usually grab one of them and pull them in, and we'd 1v1 to start off the day. They'd usually be on before me, so they've played some games, so they'd be my warm-up partner in there. And Wayne, Psychosocialite in the stream chat, was one of my main regular go-tos. I'd say probably at least 50% of the days. Wayne would be on before me for a couple hours. I'd hop on, he'd be playing by himself, hop in party chat on Xbox, be like, all right, cool, let's hop in, quick 1v1, and then we'll hop online and play some games, because he'd be playing by himself, I'd hop on, so he'd be like, cool, we're going to party up and play games. But before I play games with you, we need to 1v1, because I need to be warmed up before we go online. So I'd literally bring Wayne in, we'd do some 1v1s, and I would literally use him as, I'd say, my training partner, but he was more just my target dummy, let's be honest. And Wayne is not bad at Halo by any means. Wayne is probably more hours in Halo than anybody else I really know, across all the Halos, especially Halo Reach. You fucking loser. You fucking loser on that one. You hit like fucking Inheritor twice, right? You fucking nerd, man. You fucking, the helmet was sick though. But yeah, Wayne was always like my regular warm-up partner. I'd fucking hop in with him, fucking slay him 20-0 most games. Every now and again, he'd get like 1 kill on me, but most times it was 20-0 because I'm a fucking sweaty nerd. And it was literally, as he said, I would just spawn kill him. I just knew all the spawns. I played so much Halo and done so many 1v1s and 4v4s and 2v2s that I knew if I'm standing here and I kill you here, you're going to spawn either here or here. If I'm standing here and I kill you here, you're going to spawn here, here, or here, because that's how it works. Your placement will justify where the enemies will respawn back in, and also where they died will also come in. And I played so much, I just learned all the spawns on like every single fucking map. So when it came down to 1v1s, it was super easy to, I wouldn't say manipulate the spawns, but to just not educationally, but like kind of like to smartly guess, to just take a good educational guess towards where the spawns are going to be. There's only so many spawns in the map. It's a 1v1. And as I said, if I'm here and you're here and I kill you here, that means you should spawn around this location. And I literally knew the exact points where people would spawn. Like, I would kill Wayne, and then I would stand in a position, have a sniper, aim in with a sniper at like this point right here, and as Wayne spawned in, a bullet is already coming through his head. Like, before he actually fully even spawned in, my gun has already fired. Like, he'd die, and he'd be like, 3, 2, 1, boop. That's the sound it would make when you're respawning. He hears the boop, he's already dead again. Yeah, I was a loser. It was great. I loved it.
All these weapon loadouts
played a lot of Halo.
Can I change anything? And absolutely,
3 times the narrator. Fucking hell, man.
Guns that I have. I messed around with conditional finality a little bit just for fun. You can also use.
I'm usually pretty good at FPS games because I've played so many. I should be good at FPS games. I've played so many of them my entire fucking career before streaming and content creating and stuff. Just they were my go-tos, and I was always very good at them. I put so many hours. I should be, right? Practice makes perfect. But I've never been as good at a video game than I have a Halo. That was my peak. So if you guys have ever watched any of my games, Titanfall, Apex, Call of Duty, Fortnite, any FPS games I've ever played, and you're like, damn, Amp is fucking top tier. Nothing in comparison, if I'm being honest. Like, literally, if you've watched any of my gameplay and you're like, damn, he's fucking good. Literally nothing in comparison to what I was at Halo. But I also no-life that game. I think we added up my total hours played in the game, and I came out to be around just in Halo 3. Not Halo 2, not Halo Reach, not Halo 4, just Halo 3. I believe came out to be 2.5 years of gameplay. So you might be like, oh, you played the game for 2.5 years. No. I mean, that is 24 hours of gameplay. 24 hours, adding up to 2.5 years. I don't even know what that breaks down as. Alexa, what's 2.5 years in hours?
2.5 years is 21,000.
Around 20,000 hours of gameplay. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably pretty accurate. At one stage, the only time I left my house was to go to school. I'd wake up, I'd go to school, I would come home at lunch break. We'd have an hour break at lunch in school, and I lived like 5 minutes from home. So most days I'd go home and have my lunch at home. I would go home. If Mammy Amp wasn't home, I wouldn't go back to school most days, and I would just play Halo. I would then get off Halo to have dinner, go straight back on, play Halo. I'd play that until about 3 a.m. And then that was rinse and repeat. Back awake, in school for 9 a.m. Do that again. Most days I probably won't go back to school. Some days I would because Mammy Amp was there. I'd say like a couple days a week I just wouldn't go back to school and I'd just continue playing straight through. Other times I would. And that was literally my cycle for like a couple of years, honestly. And then obviously when it was summertime, when there was no school, where in Ireland it's like 3 months off school, by the way. It's ridiculous. It's fucking sick. I woke up at 9 a.m., played Halo until like 5 a.m., went to bed, and that was basically it for all of summer. My friends literally never even seen me in real life. The only time people seen me was when I was at school for genuinely years. It's all I did. It was quite ridiculous, actually. But as I said, that was the best I've ever been at like any game. And it makes sense because I played a game for literal years straight. And that's all I fucking played non-stop. It was quite ridiculous. No regrets.
Primary,
no
which
regrets.
I highly recommend.
It was great.
That's
Loved
enjoyable. I do have a Demolitionist Headstone Unending Tempest that
but I'm never dedicating that much time to a video game ever again in my life until Starfield comes out on Friday.
The Whisper Rhyme is actually a
and I'm going for the 3-year gameplay mark.
You can actually change this. Insane, and one of the most fun fragments for me.
Bordering on addiction? Bordering?
I can just, get rid of the overstuff a little bit and then change it to the fragment that actually gives me even more melee energy for some incredible melee spam.
We wouldn't be here today. No regrets.
You'll see in some of that gameplay in Altars of Sorrow. It's just, it's a fun
regrets.
loop, dude. If you want that ability spam, that's the way to go. So Renewal's Grasp
Halo,
definitely gets that S tier pass in my opinion. This is an
wonder what they updated for Starfield. 15 gig, just a day one patch, I imagine. It's a pretty regular thing.
It performs in Crucible,
but just you can just pre-download the day one patch. That's all it is. It's regular.
It's going to be a problem, but as far as PvE goes, this is definitely an S tier choice for hunters.
Don't know what my overall time in Halo 3 was, but I know I played around 12,000 custom games, maybe 5k, mix of ranked and customs. Yeah, right? Like some custom games would be like 20 seconds. Other custom games could be 2 hours. And then you look at ranked and social games, you average those out anywhere between like 5 and 12 minutes. So you can kind of break it down that way as well. There's definitely a big mix. Yeah, I had some insane stuff, man. Some ridiculous hours in those games. Just insane. It was pretty damn good. What other interesting stuff do we have here? New Hunter exotic? This brand new Strand Hunter is incredible. Tell me more.
Season of the Witch has just launched. And
What's the new
alongside
exotic?
that came
Or
some
is
new
it just a
exotic
swap
and
to an
new
exotic?
Strand aspects, so you know we had to combine the two in the best way possible to give you a brand new build that, in my personal opinion, is a ton of fun to use. And this might be one of my favorite builds to use in the game right now. It is so much fun and allows you to kind of channel
How much
your inner
fun is it?
Beyblade, if you will, and throw some Beyblades into the arena.
Oh, so how much longer do we have for server maintenance? Like another, like, what, 30 minutes? Just under?
Based upon the brand new Hunter exotic Moth Keeper's wraps, which allow you to turn your grenade into a cage of loyal moths that when you throw it, they will either fly towards your nearest target,
cage of loyal
and if they reach a target, they will detonate into a blinding explosion, and if they reach an ally, they'll give them a void overshield. This also gives you 3 grenade charges when you are on Strand. So this allows us to have 3 grenades for moths, and it's going to be a lot of fun to use. Now, but before I get into the video here, I got to preface and say that this is not going to be
triple grenades if you're on Strand. If they go to a teammate, they'll give them an overshield. If they go to an enemy, they'll blind them, and then one other thing in between.
A meta-defining build. This is just purely a fun and enjoyable build on everything that's
I do like fun builds.
right
Meta
now
builds are
for
definitely, you know, great and everything for maximizing stats, but I'm playing Destiny to have some fun.
Super, obviously, as well as the threaded spikes, since those do not change. Then we have Gambler's Dodge and Triple Jump. The grenade doesn't matter, since we're going to be using the moths anyways as our grenade. And then our aspects are going to be Widow's Silk, so we can get that additional grenade charge. And then we're going to
show me them. You throw the grenades and then you run away. I don't get to see the moths in action. Was that the moth? Was that it? No, that was a teammate. Or an enemy. I don't know what that was. Show me the moth. I don't know what the moth is.
Unraveling projectiles and spinning around in circles like a Beyblade, and it's going to hit enemies and it's going to track to them.
That's not the Beyblade I know.
Insanely fun to use. It's really cool to see these little Beyblade-looking strand tangles ripping around the arena. And they also do decent damage too. For our fragments, we're going to go with Thread of Generation so we can regen our grenades faster, along with Thread of Warding to grant Woven Mail when we pick up an Orb of Power, which is going to build into Thread of Transmutation, which allows us to create tangles when we have Woven Mail. And then we're also going to have Thread of Continuity, so we have longer Suspend,
a lot of treads. Goddamn.
To increase the duration of it. Now let's move on to what I recommend you should run for stats in this build.
Why is Rainbow Six Siege server so wonky? I think the ranked servers are better, right? I think the ranked servers run off of better tick rate and stuff, but I think just like the public game servers are like, right? Because just public games, so if that's what you're running off of, I'm pretty sure that's how Rainbow Six works. I could be wrong on that. I might be thinking of something else though, but I think that's correct.
Hand cannons got a massive buff this season, and I was able
but like Pika's advantage and everything, tick rate is not the greatest.
Activities, and the kept confidence is a Strand 140, so I like to use Strand weapons in the kinetic slot.
So that pistol right there that you just mentioned, that's a new pistol we can get now, part of the Witch Queen update, correct? Or whatever the update's called. Because I think I got a scout rifle of one of them, but I don't have that pistol.
Here,
I want
definitely do that. If you can use the hand cannons, you're going to be getting a lot more damage out of them anyway. So kind of choose what you want. But
I just like the hand cannons. It is the one. Sweet.
Energy slot. Use whatever.
See, I need to do some of these missions here then.
Whatever you use in your energy slot, make sure you're
these little mini dungeons
siphons on your helmet. Likewise in the kinetic slot and heavy slot.
Because as Wayne said, it's not an actual dungeon. It's like a mini dungeon between. It's like slightly bigger than a strike, but not a dungeon, not a raid. We thought it was a dungeon.
That can benefit these
kind of nearly.
Subclass is going to be nice. Communal pickups is not going to be a bad one. Refreshing pickups as
Alter
well.
runs, thank you.
Things like Elemental Embrace, Rapid Fire Ranger, Monochromatic.
I just want to play.
Elemental munitions, anything in that last column is going to be nice. Kind of choose.
It's 140 impact. Hits like a truck. So is there any hand cannons that 2-tap in PvP anymore, or is 3-tap the best you can get?
Dynamo, and then
so what? There's like a 120 3-tap,
so it costs.
And what does a 140 like 2 body, 1 head,
whatever my energy slot.
2 head, 1 body? I'm not actually sure how they work right now.
So we can get as many grenades as possible, and we're gonna take advantage of armor charges here instead of running weapon surges. However, you could run weapon surges if you want. I just want to get as many grenades out as possible.
Hey, no way. I'm generating more, but that's me.
Kills with grenades.
Hey, that's me up there. Look at that guy. Doing the shit.
Piece the usual resistance mods, so we can just take more damage. And then on the boots, we're going to go with
Arian's Vow 2-taps with certain mods as well.
Tangles as possible. We want to get armor
seasonal activities.
Tangles, so elemental charge is perfect there. Recuperation for health regen and
got lots of stuff I got to do. Come on, servers, be active already.
And then finally on the cloak, 2 bombers.
Yeah, look at me go. I'm doing my thing.
Not expect a moth exotic exotic to be on the cards for today's launch of the new season for Hunters, but I was pleasantly surprised. Again, these things aren't meta-defining. They're not going to be game-breaking. They're not going to be the next best thing, but man, are they a ton of fun to use. And if you grind and get these exotics, let me know what you think of it.
I just want to visually see what they look like, these moths. He trolls them out and then I don't get to see them.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscription to the channel. It helps me out a ton as a creator.
No, you can't make me. Any other interesting stuff? Any other funky builds we should look at? We're literally just burning time right now, waiting for... I've basically looked at all this stuff I actually really wanted to look at. I'm just kind of wasting time while we wait for the servers to go back live so I can play like 20 minutes of Destiny. Now we'll still get like an hour in, I think, but like, come on, I want to play some now. I want to play some right now. 120s in PvP aren't great these days. Usually 140s and up are better in most scenarios. Solar trip mine builds are pretty powerful. Yeah, they've always been pretty good, right? Double solar grenades, get some throwing knives back. Yeah. We are, unless there's some new builds for them. Yeah, unless there's some new ones. Kind of curious what let's see, there was some like ridiculous like unkillable Titan PvE builds now with Strand as well that you guys were telling me about. I haven't seen though. Titan oh, Strand build Destiny 2. Yeah, thanks. 1 day ago. I am shocked at how powerful this new Titan build is. ... Strand Titans are busted. Insane damage and survivability in one build. Bro, I need to start clickbaiting my stream titles. I don't even know like what to title them. I'm not going to click you just because I don't like that. The title's too clickbait. I'm going to click this one. Haha, that's right. Your clickbait has done the opposite of what you wanted.
I mean, the gameplay just kind of speaks for itself.
1080p.
What is possible if you understand the build correctly and understand.
Start
Today
like 10
we have
seconds
a Strand Titan build that is truly the best of both worlds. It has
that looks
amazing
cool.
burst damage and just deletes champions and hive guardians, even when we're 24 power level under in difficult
24
content. And it now also
under?
boasts some of the best.
I don't know what that is.
survivability in Destiny
I don't know if
2,
that's like a
thanks
lot.
to the new aspect this season and combining that with Woven Mail. I mean, the gameplay just kind of
looks
speaks for
cool,
itself
man.
and shows what is possible if you understand the build correctly and understand how your gameplay loop should work. Because once you get it down, you just start one-shotting champions left and right and running into the middle of rooms filled with enemies, even 24 power level under.
Wow, look at that damage. Holy
before we
shit.
jump into the build, we have a quick sponsor on today's video.
No!
Hi there, hungry.
No!
Like a 1-2 punch shotgun.
Okay.
But for me personally,
No
I
ads.
don't enjoy
Zero
running those
ads.
weapons, and I already do plenty of damage anyways, so I don't feel the need to run one of those. But if you want to get the most damage
Zero
possible,
ads.
you can add those in. However, in master content that you're watching on screen or grandmaster content, I really wouldn't want to run a shotgun or tractor cannon, and that's just my personal preference. So we need two things with this setup. We need survivability and damage. So let's tackle survivability first, since it ties into our
That's
new
not even
aspect,
his
which is the
ultimate,
Banner
is
of
it?
War. We need to get a melee kill, a finisher kill, or a sword kill to raise the Banner of War.
That's just
and our
like his
will
melee
do
thing.
just
So he has
that
like
for
triple
us.
melee?
Once raised, kills by you or your teammates increase the timer and
What's that,
stacks
the
up
Monte
to 4
Carlo for
times.
melees?
And that
Yeah.
timer lasts upwards of like 30 seconds if you're killing things quick enough. The reason this is so important is because the more
Like, that right
stacks
there
and
isn't
kills
even
we
his
get,
ult,
the
right?
more
That's
our
just his
banner
melee.
pulses and provides us healing and our teammates healing. And we also get that extra melee damage.
Caliban's
But the healing
hand
is the
build?
most important
You'd
part,
love that
because
one.
when we
Should I look that one up
combine
next?
with
Sure,
other
cool.
things, that's how we become unkillable. So
Arc
this
Hunter
aspect is the
Liar's
best of both
handshake
worlds. It's literally
build.
doing two
Arc
things
Hunter
that
with
we need
Assassin's
us.
Cowl.
And for
Bro,
our
these builds
melee
sound so
ability, we actually
cool.
add
I
in
hope,
our
I hope
second
they're as
aspect,
cool as they
which is
said, because they
Fletcher's
said
Storm.
sick.
This allows us to slide and leap into the air by pressing our melee button and throw out a ton of unraveling projectiles that deal great damage. And we can get 5 or 6 of these huge melees out with 3 full melee charges. This is our main damage dealer, and we spread Unravel to everything, and we're going to beef up its damage even more later on.
Yeah, that does some insane damage. And with Monte Carlo, he gets those melees back so quick.
Power. This gives us that 55% damage reduction, and when we combine that with the constant healing from Banner of War, when we have those 4 stacks.
So
we
does
pretty
Monte
much
Carlo
become
still do the
unkillable
exact
as
same
long as
thing?
you have
So damage on Monte Carlo regenerates your melee, and then some damage on Monte Carlo can just fully regen your melee completely, right? Or does it have to be a kill to fully regen your melee? Just in case they've changed it or not, yeah. Assassin's Cowl is a very aggressive build, like up in face. I do like aggressive builds. I like always doing shit. I like moving.
have these two buffs, and that's the most important thing I can stress to all of you guys from this video. Make sure you always have Banner of War ×4 up with your strong melee ability, and you have Woven Mail up with the Orbs of Power that we pick up. If you have these two things going at once, you're going to have a fun time in any content you're
I like having fun
since
times.
Orbs of Power are so important with the overall build,
and whenever he gets a kill with that Strand melee ability as well, it just instantly gives them a chunk of health back also.
With the team. So first off, heavy-handed is huge because our melee ability is so strong that it guarantees Orbs of Power
ridiculous
when we throw out that melee ability and kill things. We can also throw on the Reaper mod to guarantee another orb on a single kill after we use our barricade. And then we're also going to add the Kinetic Siphon mod, so our kinetic weapon makes Orbs of Power on double kills, and the Void's Strand Siphon mod from the artifact. So Void
Titan build looks
Strand
insane, man.
Generate Orbs of Power as well. So in all, every weapon in our loadout creates Orbs of Power.
Makes you want to play a Titan, right? And that's a good thing.
Overall, to make
when you
sure
see ridiculous builds like this, I'm like, oh, I want to play Titan
can't
now.
Stress this enough. Every 10 seconds, make sure you're grabbing at least one Orb of Power. Now for our other 3 fragments, we're going to take Thread of Fury, so we pick up Tingles and throw them to get a lot of extra melee ability back. If you hit something like a Champion or a Hive Guardian, you almost get a full
You can
charge
stab
off
people
this.
now with the Monte
Next, we add
Carlo.
Thread of Continuity
The actual
to make
blade
all
on the
our
end of it
unraveled
has a
debuffs last
use.
longer, since we're spreading it to everything with our melee ability.
Monte Carlo
And
is a
of course, we're gonna
catalyst
take
now as
Thread of
well.
Generation
Allows you
get
to use
that
the
shot
bayonet.
grenade coming back
The exact, but the
like
exotic
leading with
perk is still the
shot
exact
grenade on
same.
champions or
So,
Hive
so does it
Guardians,
do
so it makes
more
for an
melee
easy
damage?
target for our strong melee ability to
That's
hit.
cool,
And
by the
also
way.
Remember that your Berserker, your super,
Always
also
wanna
gets
just
these melee
bayonet
buffs from
somebody
Banner of
with it,
War
you know?
and our exotic. So your super does a ton of damage and can destroy 2 or 3 champions on its own very easily. Speaking
Prove
of
it.
our exotic, we're going to take Synthoceps. This gives us that 200% increased melee damage, and since we can survive so easily in difficult content, we can always be around enemies to proc this. And it's just going to proc right on top of our Banner of War and make that throwing melee, ranged melee ability super strong. You guys all know Synthoceps probably by now. And the weapon we're going to pair this with, of course, is Monte Carlo. This is going to keep that melee up for us all the time, which just adds to the overall ability of us to output some serious burst damage whenever we want. And also Monte Carlo got the new Catalyst this season, which is pretty cool. I don't think in like Master or Grandmaster content it's the best, but it's still a nice thing to have. For
Hey,
your other
Stream, he
weapons
just
in your
mentioned the thing you
secondary,
said.
I like a fusion
Look
rifle,
at that.
and in my heavy I like a machine gun, basically because fusion rifle is unstoppable this season and a heavy machine gun is overload, and auto rifle is anti-barrier. So
Do
all
the
3 of
thing.
these are covered.
That's
for
the
every
thing.
team.
Look at that
For the mods
damage,
on the
man. An
helmet, you're gonna
ogre
want hands-on,
completely
since we're getting so many
decimated
kills with our melee
with
ability,
your
we're gonna get extra
melee
super,
ability.
and we already went over the 2
Not even
Siphon
his
mods
ult.
you need
That's
on
his
the
melee
gauntlets,
ability.
Again, heavy-handed to create those orbs of power, and then melee kickstart, and also impact and
That's
causing damage
his
with a melee
super.
attack, reduces your grenade cooldown. Since we're throwing so many melees, we're gonna get that grenade back often. Your chest piece is your damage reduction, and then I also like charged up, so we can hold.
Look at his
4
health. His
stacks
health just
of
doesn't
Trophy
move
Might.
when
On
he's
our
in it
builds, we have
either.
recuperation, replenish health each time you pick up an orb of power. This helps our survivability, and we're picking up a lot of orbs to keep up Woven Mail anyways. And then we take invigoration. reduce melee
Deleted.
cooldown
Just
each time we pick up
deleted.
an orb of power,
With
and
his
stacks on
melee.
stacks. So every time we pick up an orb of power, we get 2 charges. On our Titan mark, we're taking Reaper that we mentioned earlier. We're also taking Powerful Attraction, so when we pop that barricade, we pick up orbs that are close to us, and also Outreach, so we get
pretty
our
cool.
melee back when we use our barricade. You can find the full written version of this build over on Mobalytics, a great source for Destiny 2 builds in general, and you'll be able to find all my builds over there that you see here on the YouTube channel. So I hope you guys find this written source helpful for all my builds in the future. As far as mods in the artifact goes, again, it's not important. I don't think the artifact mods are the best this season, honestly, and we're kind of just leaning away from those anyways, so all these builds will work further on in the future. For stats
That's
on the
nice.
build, obviously 100 resilience is the best you can get, and then we want to push your discipline up, and that's about it. You don't really need recovery because you're always healing anyways. You don't need strength because we always have melee ability. So resilience and discipline.
Yeah,
are
you got the
best.
Monte
Thank you
Carlo,
so much for
right? So
watching. I
you
hope
can take
guys
all your
enjoyed the
points out of
video,
strength
and
and put
I'll
it
see you
into
all in the next one.
resilience.
Have a great rest of your day.
Ooh, I like it, man. I like it. Because obviously right now we just have one. We've one class, which is just a hunter. You know, we just finished the Lightfall DLC. You know, we still have a lot of stuff to do in them before we start making a second character and everything in there, right? A second guardian, should I say. And I'm kind of trying to decide, do I want to do a warlock for my second guardian? Do it like I plan on having, you know, one of each character, obviously. But it's like, what do I want to do next? Will it be a Titan? Or will it be a warlock next? So I don't know, man. Titan's looking pretty fucking fun. There's some mad shit in there, too. Titans are crazy strong, but they don't look cool doing it like hunters and locks. Motherfucker, I look cool enough for whatever character I'm playing. Said no one ever. Said no one ever. Yeah, pretty tight. Is fucking Destiny up yet? What do we got? Another 15 minutes or so? I'm trying early because I'm impatient. Early! Come on, server maintenance. Piss off already. Let's see. Let's try launch. Come on. Early server maintenance finish. And before I'm completely off with the time and there's another hour and 15 minutes remaining. Please no. Please no. Not that. Have you watched the Destiny 2 showcase from Gamescom? I watched the trailer for the next DLC. Is there more content I should watch? That's all I've seen. Oh, signing in? Due to increased traffic, login servers for Destiny 2 are currently being trialed. Please, oh, servers are online, but slowly letting us in. I mean, the servers are not online. Don't try log in. Don't try log in. Nope, servers are offline. So it looks like we're okay. We're okay. Please stay on this screen until login service is stabilized and you're logged in Destiny 2 happily. Sweet. Now the question is, how far in the queue am I? See, I guess server maintenance just finished, and now they're doing a staggered login because if everyone tries to log in at the same time, it just fucks the servers, and they're used to this kind of shit. So hopefully we got in there pretty quick and I get connected pretty fast. That'd be nice. And it's about 45 minutes. Oh, there's loads of stuff in there. Cool, nice. Can I just like leave this tab in the background? That's the question. I personally think Titans have some of the best looking armor in the game. I've been really impressed with the Warlock armor in Destiny 2. Love Warlock armor in Destiny 1 though. They changed the feel of it. Yeah, I definitely like the fashion side of stuff, right? Like some fashion souls for Dark Souls and stuff like that. Right, you want your character to look badass, right? Always do. It adds to it. It's your character. You want it to look sick as shit. Hunters with their big fucking cloaks going on, some hood, some sick-ass armor, you know, some fucking bullets on their waist and everything. Warlocks with some sick-ass robes in there, like fancy-ass Harry Potter-looking motherfuckers. And then you got Titans coming in fucking battle ready. Yeah, I do like the looks of some of the Titans armor. Because, like, you're playing a game like Destiny, you want to have this big fucking space monster that's going to fuck some shit up. You want to walk in like Space Arnold, you know? Yeah, I like it all. All very cool. I just want Warlocks to have hoods so I can go full mage. Yeah, but they might not do that because Hunters with their whole hoods, you know? That's the only thing. They might not, because that's kind of like, you know, the Hunters have, you know, their cloaks. So, we kind of got that. How you doing? What's going on, Jambo? I'm doing good. No! Destiny server's not available, but you just said I was connecting! Signing in? Fuck! What if I try now? Well, it doesn't say signing in anymore. Have I jumped the gun? Was I way too early? Even Titans get a helmet hood? Really? Oh, maybe getting some movement. So like now I'm running the new season armor, but I have the other items overriding the fashion of it. Sorry, I didn't read your previous message. So not sure if you were around when it came out, but there's cosmetic parts. But there's a cosmetic part of it. Once you get legendary gear, you can then buy the override for. Oh yeah, like transmogs, right? Transmogs in like World of Warcraft and what other game is transmogs? I think even the Harry Potter game had transmogs and stuff. Yeah, where if you unlocked an armor type, you can still use its cosmetic over the actual armor you're using, so you can still customize it and have your character look. So if you're wearing one set of armor, you can still make it look like another set of armor. Yeah, I imagine that probably doesn't work with exotics. Can you do that with weapons as well, or is it just armor? I'd say probably just armor. I feel like weapons would probably cause some issues with certain things. People thinking you got one weapon, but it's another weapon, you know? It's kind of where I'm going with it. Put me in the game, coach. Please. Please allow me to play the old Destiny. Please and thank you. Just armor and no 2 exotics, which is sad, as some exotics are ugly as fuck. Well, you still have, on exotics, you can still get the actual, like, whatever the skins are for them anyway, right? So that makes sense also, because you're not going to use the weapon skins, which you get, like, in battle passes and shit, right? I don't know what they're called, but they have their own little thingy. I have no idea what they're called at all. Weapons have individual skins though, yeah. Ornaments, thank you. That's the one, ornaments. Yes. Right, I gotta pee. BRB. You guys look at this load screen. Whoa, best content you've ever seen, I know. Fuck you, Destiny! You gotta do this while I'm peeing? The disrespect. Man had his pee-pee in his hand and you're gonna do this to me? What bullshit is this? I had my pants down, had my dick in my hands, and you're gonna do me like this? Oh, my neighbors probably think I'm so weird, which is fair, because I am. So, at least my neighbors think the way they should. The servers are meant to be officially up in 10 minutes anyway, but we're hoping to get that, like, get in there right beforehand, you know? Because if not, there might be a bit of a server queue. Come on, do it. Come on. It'd be great. Think the update drops in 10 minutes? Wait, is there an actual update that they're doing today? I thought it was just straight up server maintenance. Because we literally just had the season update last week. I only played it for the first time yesterday because I was away. Did you wash your hands after? Fuck no, bro. Piss is sterile. I just piss all over my hands. It's fine. Yep. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not a bright man. Not a bright man at all. I love how on my old Destiny 2 account, I spent so many fucking hours farming Controverse Hold exotic gloves, but they have added them to the quest now. Yeah, lots of stuff have just been added to quest now, which is kind of cool because, you know, the exotics just being pure random can, you know, definitely be annoying. And then they've also set up where you can do like other things and like re-roll shit and stuff. I think it's good. I think it's good. More quests specifically set up for some stuff is good. You have a specific thing you can grind for. And usually it's a bit of a grind you got to do for the quest anyway. Come on. Put me in. We're like 9 minutes. There's going to be an update, more likely? Really? Oh, I thought it was just straight up server maintenance and that was it. What are they doing then? Get ready for the usual Destiny maintenance has been extended by 1 hour. Tweeted by Bungie. Fuck. Yeah, it's probably smart, actually. They do tweet out that shit, don't they? Let me have a look on the L Twitter or X, which is still awkward as fuck to say. Hey, stream, have you guys followed me on X yet? Search Bungie. What was the last thing they posted? Had some retweets, reposts. just a bazillion reposts. Do they post stuff out from their actual Bungie page, or do they do it from Destiny the game, right? Is that what they're yeah, that's what they call it, Destiny game. Cool, got it. 21 hours ago was their last post. Season of the Witch first trial of Osiris weekend has nearly finished. Show off the best plays in comments below. No. Nah, no other stuff. Any replies on shit? See if there are any replies. Nah, that was literally the last thing they posted. Boop, boop. Put me in the game. Hey, what's happening, Stu? Yeah, we were chilling, baby. It was mine and Lou's 4-year anniversary and 1-year engagement anniversary as well. So, you know, we were chilling. Lou went down a few days before me. She was chilling with one of her friends. They have a camper van. So her and Lou went off down. They chilled for a few days, chilled up in a campsite, you know, just enjoyed the area and stuff like that. I then drove down, brought Jimmy, and then I met up with them. And then we chilled with Lou's parents and shit. It was also Lou's dad's birthday, so we're down there for that. So well, time there pretty damn nice. Chilled, had some drinks, had some nice food, took it easy, and then we're back on the grind, playing some Fortnite in the mornings, playing some Destiny in the afternoon, and then Friday we have Starfield going live, which I cannot wait for. And Friday is our console giveaway day as well, so pretty damn good. And our new holographic stickers have went live as well, which I have one already right here while we're waiting. I put it on the box. Look how good they look. Proper holographic. Whoa, it's a shiny on our merch store. Check it out if you haven't already. Yeah, they came out really, really nice. I'm very, very, very pleased with them. So, yeah. Exclamation mark merch. Check out the merch store. Stickers are cool. There's other stuff there too if that's what you're interested in. But check out stickers. They added a new Arc Hunter Super. I think you'd love. What it do? What it do? How it do? Why it do? Is that the electric axes? Is that what they are? Is that what they do? Okay, good. The merch command does work. I'm pretty sure I have the merch command set up on YouTube. Pretty sure. If you bathe correctly, you should technically wash your hands before you pee. Your Pen 15 only touches inside your boxers. Joke's on you, I don't wear boxers. I go nude. Haha. Your hands touch everything through the day, making them dirtier. Fact. Fact. He's not wrong. I remember grinding out the Polaris Lance exotic back in the day. That was the big, like, black and kind of... No, that was the Graviton something I'm thinking of. Oh, I don't know what the Polaris one is then. Oh, yeah. Unless it's the same weapon, I'm thinking of it wrong. It was one that was, like, void and it made, like, a little mini black hole, right? That's what I'm thinking of. That might be a different weapon, though. Yeah. So many different weapons and items and exotics. I need to remember the names of everything. And then loads of ones that have been added into the game since I haven't played, so ones I have to complete. Ones I need to relearn and ones I need to learn overall. Still got my limited edition Silver Amp logo t-shirt from years ago. Yeah, I still got that. It's nice. Lou's jealous of it. She always tries to steal it from me, and I'm like, no, that's mine. Yeah, there was only a few of those made. Only a few. Yeah, they were sick. What was that? Those for like 200k followers? 100k followers? I think it was 200k. I think we done hats for 100k. T-shirts for 200k. Yeah, those t-shirts came out really, really nice. Very pleased with those. That was ages ago. My switches are arriving from my keyboard on Saturday. I already got the rest of the components. Looking forward to that as well as Starfield. Very nice, dude. Very fucking nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with our keyboard build. I fully finished my keyboard build here. Let me get it while we wait. Unit connect. Bum bum. What's that resolution? Get out of here with that resolution. Give me that full res. Boop. There we go. And not zoom lens. Boom. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with our keyboard build. It looks pretty fucking sick. That body on it as well. That bad boy is like pure aluminum. It is heavy. It is pure tin aluminum. Adds a really nice fucking... Very nice to it. Yeah, got like 4 different sets of keycaps in there. I'm using some lacquer switches, which are what are they called again? Analog switches, which are very, very nice. I'm basically using the switches from the Wooting keyboard, and then got some keychron keycaps. Then got some resin specific keycaps. Black, orange, white to go with our tri-line series. It matches up with our tri-line, obviously. Yeah, looking good. Got the delete button, space bar, and then the escape button. White, orange, black, white under the white keys, slight orange under the orange keys, and then full orange underneath the black keys. That way we're still keeping that same color profile. Got one of the nice braided fucking cables that runs up nice around all my stuff. Really, really nice. Yeah, it's took a while to get all the components and put it all together, but oh, she came out pretty damn fucking nice, man. I'm very, very pleased with it. Oh, hey, if I there we go. Look at that bad boy there, man. And then I purposely don't have lights underneath this cap, or this cap. There's no lights under them. I could have lights under them, but I prefer them not to have the lights. Just the glow from the ones around them look pretty nice. But yeah, she came out pretty damn nice, man. I am pretty damn pleased with it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Was there double audio playing there? There might have been double audio playing there, was there? Did I need to mute something? Did I need to unmute something? Was there double audio playing there, stream? Yes, there was double audio. Whoops. I was meant to mute on one side. Nobody mentioned it to me. It's your fault. No, just potato audio. It would have been picking up audio from both sides. It should have been pretty much nearly in sync, so you might not have noticed it too bad. I don't know, because that should have been pretty much in sync. This mic should have been way louder and overpowered it, so it should have been all right. Should have been. Connect me! Connect me! Do it! Yeah, sorry. Forgot that. Did have a set time that the game opens on Friday? Starfield? Yeah, they posted a world map of the dates and times it will go live for every region. Yeah. Because it goes live at the same time for everybody. Yeah, it's not like a midnight release for each region. It's a boom. Like, the second it goes live for me, it's live for you. It's live for Russia. It's live, well, maybe not Russia. You know, everybody at the exact same time. So Australia doesn't get to play a day and a half earlier than everyone else, so time zones won't actually come into play for it. So I think but they posted a world map of when it will release for each region, because it will launch for everyone at the same time. So let's say, for example, it launches for me at 1 p.m. That's equivalent to 6 a.m. for somebody. So it'll be live at 6 a.m. for them. This random times I'm making up here, but yeah. Oh, and yeah, Austin posted the world map in Discord. So there you go, yeah, boy. But yeah, I think for me, it ends up coming out at like 1 a.m. Thursday night or something like that, right? I'm not going to be playing it at launch because it goes live incredibly late for me. I'll be playing it first thing in the morning. So we'll still be doing our normal stream schedule. I'll be starting our normal time. Just consistency and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it's meant to be, right? Mexican Andrea. Mexican. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come on, the server's meant to be live a minute ago. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Yeah, let's have a look here and see the world map. Yeah, it's going to be 1 a.m. for me when it goes live. Wait, is that 1 a.m. Yeah, that'll technically, wait. Yeah, that'll be Thursday midnight. So yeah, cool. I was like, wait, shit, does it not go live until Friday midnight? No, that's good. But Thursday, once it goes past midnight, it's technically the first. Cool, nice. So I'll be playing it the second I go live on Friday. Yeah, boy. But yeah, let's see. For New York, it'll be live August 31st at 10 p.m. Yeah, boy. If you're in That's EDT time. If you're in Los Angeles, that will be 5 PDT. 5 p.m. PDT on the 31st. Yeah, boy. What else do we got? If you're in Melbourne, that will be... Is that 10 a.m.? I think that's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for them. September 1st. Because time zones and shit, right? But yeah, sweet. So yeah, it goes live for everybody. Globally at the same time. But yeah, it's in the Discord. Go check it out. They picked Winnipeg for Central Time? What a funny name for a place. Fuck yeah, I'm off Friday. Starfield all day. Fuck your stream. Well, I never. Don't blame you. Hells yeah, man. I'm going to be playing the fuck out of that. I am so excited for some Starfield. I can't wait to make a ship that's in the shape of a cock, obviously, right? And all my blasters are going to be at the shaft, naturally. Come on. And all my fuels are going to be in the balls. Come on. Come on. Where else would I put my fuel? Or maybe I put all my ammo in there. Because it comes at the semen. No? Yeah. The pee is stored in the balls. Everyone knows that. Don't be stupid, stream. Destiny! Server maintenance should have ended fucking 3 minutes ago. What is this shit? Unless we have the times wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's meant to be 3 minutes ago. Put me in! Put me in. I found it funny at Gamescom, somebody got on stage and complained about GTA 6. Yeah, I see. Nah, it was just some stupid shit. That was just during the Xbox showcase, I believe, right? It's like, get off the fucking stage, man. Funny, though. Goes live Thursday at 7 p.m. If you have the early access edition of the game, yes. So the standard edition doesn't go live until like the 5th/6th. And then if you have the special edition of the game, you get that 5 days early. So if you're in America, that technically goes live on the 31st. And if you're on the eastern side of stuff, that'll be technically live a little bit past midnight. For me, it goes live at like, what do we say it was? 1 a.m. my time or something, whatever it was. So yeah. But I'm not going to be playing at 1 a.m. because I want to get a full sleep in. So that way I can play it at a normal time. So I can play through it and get that shit. So, yeah. I can't wait to put in tons and tons and tons of hours. And do absolutely everything. All the side quests, all the random stuff. Maxing out shit, finding some weird shit. I want to make some videos about it too, like we done for Elden Ring. Make some build classes and shit. Some weird funny shit. And then we have mods to play around with. Bethesda games with mods, they're never ending, and Starfield will be insane. They said that modders will literally be able to make their own planets in the game, so that's exciting. I hope that they do mods to just like add insane things. I really can't wait. Yeah. Or pay 35 quid to upgrade to the premium. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you get the game for free on the Xbox Game Pass. Well, you don't get it for free. It's part of your subscription. You're paying for the Game Pass. That's like saying, I watch movies on Netflix for free. You pay for Netflix. It's part of your subscription. But yeah, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, Starfield is part of the Xbox Game Pass. So you can just play that for free, for no additional cost to your Game Pass, should I say, which means you have to wait until the 5th. But if you have, or the 6th, whatever it is, 5th/6th, depending on time zones. But then, yeah, you can actually just do a one-time upgrade, which costs $35. Is that what it is? Boom, to get that bad boy 5 days early. Easy. That's what I'm doing. Because if you were just buy the special edition outright, I think it's like $99. Or you got the Xbox Game Pass, a one-time upgrade, boom, you're done. Easy. Yes, please. That's what I'm doing. I feel like that's what any intellectual should do. Game Pass is awesome. Also, I've seen a lot of PlayStation people complaining that, oh, Starfield isn't on the PlayStation. That's not fair. It's on the Xbox Game Pass. People get confused because the Xbox Game Pass has the word Xbox in it. Ignore the word Xbox. It's just the Game Pass made by Xbox. You do not need an Xbox to play the Game Pass. I don't own an Xbox anymore because I play all my Game Pass games off my phone, off my tablet, or off my PC, or off my TV, or pretty much anything that can have apps on it. You have a smart fridge that can run apps, you can probably play Xbox games on your fucking smart fridge now. So yeah, a lot of people do not understand exactly how the Game Pass works. They see the Xbox Game Pass and they think it's just a subscription on Xbox. It is not. It is the Game Pass made by Xbox. That's the best way of explaining it. So if you're a PlayStation head that's sad that you don't get to play Starfield, don't worry, you can play Starfield. Just subscribe to the Game Pass, which is a couple dollars a month and gets you access to tons and tons and tons and tons of games. Do you have any screens in your house? You can play Starfield. Simple as. You can just cloud stream it. Easy. Cloud streaming is really, really fucking good right now. Just do that. And then you don't have to worry about downloads and updates. It's just there ready to go. But yeah, once Starfield comes out, I'll be playing it here on my PC through the Xbox Game Pass. I'll be playing it locally. I'll be playing my stuff, and then if I need to go take a shit, I can literally pull out my phone, launch Starfield on my phone through the Game Pass, and continue playing from exactly where I was. Because it's all clouded, baby. Welcome to the current generation that you're in. That's how video games work now, man. So I could literally be playing on my phone, continuing Starfield. I probably won't be using touchscreen buttons. You probably need to connect a Bluetooth controller, I imagine. It'd be weird if I had touchscreen. And then I can sit back down on my PC when I'm done having a poop and just continue from exactly where I was. The amount of people that don't understand how the Game Pass works is insane. Because yeah, people just think it's like, oh, I need an Xbox for it. I don't own an Xbox anymore. I play every single first-party Xbox game that launches. I don't own an Xbox. But how do you play them all? Game Pass, baby. Couple dollars a month. Easy peasy. You got a device, tablet, phone, PC, smart TV that can install apps. You can play all the games, man. It's ridiculous. So good. Check it out. You can play them locally or you can stream them. Easy. Check it out. Do it. Or, don't. And just, be a mouth breeder. Whatever you're into. Destiny! It's 9 minutes past 6! Let me play! Let me play! Has anybody got connected yet? I'd like to play. I want to equip Strand Hunter and mess around with some of the stuff now. That's what I want to do. I want to see those weird ball thingies. You haven't got connected either? Let me in! Let me in! I want to play! At least we gotta watch a lot of thingies. Grenadier Jake is on the same screen on Twitch right now. Everyone's just like ready. Just don't kick us out of the queue. Just leave us in the queue right now. Okay, cool, thanks. When I went out of state for a conference, I hooked my phone up to a hotel TV and play Game Pass. Literally, man. So I've literally launched the Game Pass on my phone, screen shared it to a TV, and had a wireless Xbox controller. It doesn't even have to be an Xbox controller. You could have a PlayStation controller. And basically just used my phone as an in-between wireless console. I am wirelessly playing Xbox games on my phone while screen sharing from my phone to a TV while playing on a Bluetooth controller. Like, it's insane. You have one of these in your pocket pretty much all the times, right? You can literally go ahead and play off of the screen on it, or you could launch a game on your phone, fucking tether it to a TV, you can plug them in directly, you can Chromecast, Mirror Link, what's the Apple one called again? Mirror, whatever it's called, that one. AirPlay, I think that's what it's actually called. And just do that, it's super easy. Boom. So even if you don't have a TV that can install apps, if you've got like a Chromecast or any of those things kind of plugged into it, which are just HDMI dongles you can purchase, boom, easy peasy. It's literally limitless. It's pretty damn nice. Well, there's a certain limit to it, but it's really good. Yeah, it's really, really good. Would recommend. But yeah, you don't have to play off of your mobile device's screen. Like, I've literally done that. Phone, single controller. Launch the Xbox Game Pass on my phone, connect my Bluetooth controller, wirelessly share my phone screen to my TV. Boom. My phone is now playing games on it, streaming those games to my TV, and I'm just playing it all off of my fucking phone and cloud, obviously. It's ridiculous. It's really cool. It's really cool. But yeah, a lot of people don't understand that these are the things you can do with the Game Pass. And they're like, oh, I don't have an Xbox. I'm not downloading the Game Pass. It's like, why? I don't have an Xbox, man. And I'm a pretty hardcore Xbox fanboy as well. But It's all about them subscriptions nowadays. That's it. Let me in the fucking game, Bungie. One eternity later. It's also the best bang for your buck you're ever gonna fucking get. If you literally play like 2 games on the Xbox Game Pass a year, you have already made your money back. You play a first-party AAA game, what's that, $70? You play 1 game, you're down like a couple dollars. So I think there's like 2 levels to the Xbox Game Pass. There's the Game Pass and then the Game Pass Ultimate. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is between the 2 of them. They explain it to you before you subscribe to whatever one. Read it. It tells you. I'm not here to educate you on that. I'm not an Xbox fucking spokesperson, but if Xbox, if you want to... I'm just saying. I'm just saying I would do it. Thanks. But yeah, it's just so good. It's just so good. You literally play like 1 to 2 games a year on the Xbox Game Pass. You have already made your money back on it, just like that. Because you buy a brand new game, $70 fucking dollars, man. $70. Sometimes you buy these games and they're not even that good, and you're like, well, shit. At least this way, you can just play them on the Game Pass. You don't have to spend hours downloading them. You can literally stream them for the first time, play an hour, and be like, nah, this game isn't for me. Boom, let me check out another one. It's so nice, so good. So there's Game Pass PC, and Game Pass Ultimate. Thank you, yeah, boy. So yeah, I think the Game Pass Ultimate allows you to stream to your phone, right? I think that's the only extra thing. It also gives you Xbox Live like Gold and stuff like that for online play. Yeah. And then the PC Game Pass just comes a standard with that as well. The Ultimate just gives you everything. So you got the Game Pass, which is just for the Xbox. You just play stuff locally there. It gives you access to all the games. You can download them. You then have the Game Pass PC, which allows you to use the Game Pass but on your PC. And then there's the Game Pass Ultimate, which allows you to do all those things, as well as cloud gaming on your mobile devices or pretty much anything with a screen, as well as giving you like your Xbox Live Gold for all your online play and everything else. It's pretty damn good, yeah. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, exactly, Austin. Nailed it. Cool. PlayStation 5 and mobile phone with Game Pass equals countless playable games? Yeah, absolutely. Like, what a setup. Man, that's what you need right there, man. At least my inventory updated in Desi Item Manager finally was showing a rolled back loadout. Okay, hopefully that means shit's about to actually click in now. Hopefully. So I technically don't need Ultimate. I can just use the PC version. Yeah, so I think the only additional bonuses of the PC version is if you want to play, if you want to cloud stream to like your phone or a tablet, you get that bonus. And if you're playing online Xbox games, you also get your Xbox Live Gold membership for free as part of that as well. Yes. So if you're basically just playing the games on PC and you don't do any of that other stuff, yeah, you could probably downgrade off the Ultimate, still just have the Xbox Game Pass and PC, and I think that's like $4 cheaper or something like that, right? I think it's 4. I think it's 4. Somewhere around that price. But yeah, you could definitely do that. Anytime in the next 2 hours, let me in. Have they tweeted anything? It's like $7 cheaper. Oh shit, that fucking adds up, man. That adds up big time. Yeah, let's see if they said anything on the old Twitterino. Destiny, the game. 15 minutes ago, smash your way through this week's rotation and grab your fire team some loot. Heist, Battleground, Moon, excuse me, Braytech, Osprey, whatever the fuck that is, Increased Gambit Reputation, Garden of Salvation, Spire of the Witcher, Vox something. That was 15 minutes ago. 16 now. So that was the second one, 6 p.m. Okay, so it looks like server updates are done. And now we're just in the queue at this point. Okay, good. Just seeing if any other people are posting stuff. Yeah, it just looks like that. It just looks like we're waiting to get in now. But yeah, well, they posted that literally 16 minutes ago, which was bang on 6. But Bungie Help will give you all the service status tweets. Gotcha. Did they post anything else? Because it'd be weird for them to be like, hey, here's this week's rotation when the update's not done yet. Although it's Bungie, who fucking knows? Maybe it was just scheduled for 6. PS5 now is a streaming service? Yeah, but you need to leave your PlayStation turned on at all times. So it's not really a streaming service unless there's something different. So you can download the PlayStation, what's it called? PlayStation Now, PlayStation Connect? I forget what it's called, but it's basically named something like that. PlayStation Direct? No, I can't remember. But you need to have a PlayStation 5 at home, turned on, connected to Wi-Fi, remote play, thank you, with whatever, that's literally what it's called, with whatever games you want to play, installed and up to date. If there's an update for those games, you cannot play them. They will not allow you to update them remotely. So yeah, very dependent. So you need to be on a Wi-Fi connection wherever you are. Your PlayStation at home needs to be turned on, plugged in, updated. The games you want to play need to be updated. If the games you're playing need an update, shit out of luck. Gotta wait until you get home to update them, which is really, really, really weird. Yeah, so you can remotely play to your PlayStation, and that's basically what that is, which is kind of weird. But they are working on some cloud stuff now, right? Like, they are doing some actual cloud shit, correct? I think. Because that's... I wouldn't really call that cloud gaming, because cloud gaming is playing off of, you know, what's the best way of explaining it? Is playing off of hardware that's not yours. So if I was to launch Xbox Game Pass on my phone and I was to play Starfield, I'm not playing off of my Xbox at home. I don't have an Xbox at home. I'm not playing off my PC at home. I don't need anything turned on. All I need is my phone and a Wi-Fi connection, and now I'm playing on Xbox hardware because they just stream it for you. Where the remote play is you just remotely playing off of your equipment. So that means, as I said, if a power outage happens at home, gone. If your PlayStation reboots itself, gone. If Wi-Fi's out, gone. If your game needs an update, gone. And then, of course, you are relying on your own personal ping. So, for example, if you're just like out and about and your PlayStation's on a home, sure, that's fine. But if your PlayStation's on a home and, I don't know, you travel to the other side of the country, your ping is going to be ridiculous. The lag, the delay is going to be way too high. Where if you're playing on the Game Pass, it will connect you to the closest server to you. So if you're playing on the remote play on a PlayStation, the further away you go, the worse the connection gets. Where on the Xbox Game Pass, the further away you go, they'll just swap you to the next Xbox server. So it makes no difference where you are in the world, which is really, really good. Yeah, that's definitely something you could do. You could set up like a smart plug into your PlayStation to automatically turn on your PlayStation or turn it off 100%. You could do something like that as well. There's definitely pros and cons to both of them. Definitely pros and cons to both of them, yes. There's some scenarios where the remote play can work out pretty nicely, actually. And then, you know, vice versa. But the cloud stuff, I think, is still just the best, especially how good cloud gaming is right now as well. Still hilarious. Jake just got in. Hopefully we're next. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Genuinely, please. I've been in this queue for 20 minutes. I can only talk about the Xbox Game Pass so much more. I'm about to hit my criteria for Xbox. Give me my payout this month. I mean, what? I mean, Xbox doesn't pay me money to speak about their Game Pass and how amazing it is. I wish. I'd happily be a spokesperson for Xbox. Man, the Game Pass is genuinely ridiculous. I don't get it. They don't pay me, believe it or not. They just sent out a tweet. What did they say? I'm a bitch. They said everyone's connecting except for Amplified because he's poop. One of the best features is that you can play most games on the Game Pass before you even download it. That is really, really nice, yeah. Because there's nothing worse than being like, oh, this game looks interesting. 80 gigabyte download. Cool, let me set this to download. You hop in, you play it, and you're like, this is shit. I wasted all that download time, hard drive space, and I need to uninstall it. Yeah, with the Game Pass, you can literally just stream it, which means there's no download required, no updates required. Just hit play, it just launches. It's just fucking there. You can play it, and then if you like the game, you can install it locally and crank out the settings for whatever your equipment is. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Re-enabled features, web, mobile, and third-party apps, Destiny 2 vendor, item perks and mods, and subclass options. Yeah, because they completely disabled, like, loadouts, didn't they? So I imagine they fixed that. I imagine that was one of the main things. Xbox are dominating the gaming market. When it comes to like games and subscriptions and stuff, yes. When it comes to consoles, I believe Xbox is actually like in last place for consoles sold. PlayStation smashed them. Nintendo smashed everybody. They always do. The Nintendo Switch has outsold every fucking console every year ever because it's just amazing. But like when it comes down to like the next gen console wars, PlayStation has like doubled or tripled Xbox's sales by so fucking much. They're killing on that one. Xbox isn't really caring about their physical sales anymore because they're trying to focus on that subscription, that cloud gaming. We're pretty sure they're making like a dongle in the future. So you know the way you can just buy like a Chromecast, you plug your Chromecast in, boom, you have a smart TV now. Just HDMI straight in. We're pretty sure they're going to be announcing. I think they actually showcased it or they talked about it or something, but maybe I dreamt about it, who knows. But they're basically going to be working on literally a Chromecast that's just an Xbox stick. You just plug this little HDMI into your TV and now you just stream to that. So you don't need to connect your phone wirelessly over. It's just, you get this Chromecast, which is just like an Xbox Chromecast, and that just has the Game Pass already on it. You plug that in, boom, connect that to Wi-Fi. You have a full Xbox in a dongle now. Obviously, you need a Wi-Fi connection for it to work, but most even single player games now require you to have an always on connection, so it makes no difference. Like, you can't play Destiny offline, you know, for example. Even a lot of single player games still require you to have an always on connection, which is crazy, but so it's not as much of an hassle anymore. It's crazy. There's an actual game update. So wait, so do I need to back out? I've been in this queue for a minute. If there's a game update, it won't let me connect in, so I'm gonna have to connect it. I'm gonna have to update it. Gotta wait for that to fully close out before it tries to do an update. Update. 130 megabytes on PC. At least that's what it says right there. Steam update, yeah, direct. No in-game update, actual direct update. And who knows, maybe we'll just connect us straight in now. Hopefully people don't realize you got to do that download. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, hopefully people don't realize you got to do that download and they're just sitting there for even longer. What idiots, am I right? Put me in! Put me in! I said that before. You said update out. I didn't know what that meant. Update out. That's all you said. You just said 2 words, update out. Nothing more. It's not enough for me to go off of, unfortunately. Hey, Amp, there's an update. You need to download the update to play the game. That's the sentence. Update out. Huh? You just mean that there was an overall game update? Did you mean there was a downloadable update? Like, that's not enough information. That's not a sentence. That's not how you speak to people. So, believe it or not, didn't really do all that much. Words. Used them. Gary, you can't sentence. Hey! That's all I have to say. Just hey. Nothing more. I got nothing to back that one up. I got it immediately after the update. Well, what's this fucking bullshit then? Where's my immediate? This is horse shit. Is this because I'm stupid? I feel like this is because I'm stupid. Usually. Update out. Mic drop. Boop. But like, do the connect thingy. I just want to play. Oh man, I'm literally gonna get to play like fucking half an hour here. At this rate, I'm gonna be fucking playing some Starfield. Oh, I can't wait to play some Starfield. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Just in case you guys couldn't tell, I'm very excited for Starfield. Yeah. You're not special enough. Damn it. I always wanted to be special enough. Feels. So guy getting the new Sony A7 CR? I don't even know what that is. CR? What's the fucking CR stand for? So I imagine this camera, the Sony A7, They usually have like the S's. The CR. I've never heard of the C series. You meant to say S? Reviews dropped today for it. 2,999. I think my 4K 120 HDR capable camera is probably good enough for the use case that I use it for, streaming on the internet. I'm gonna say this camera is probably as good as it really gets for the use case we use it on. Yeah, because we can't really push more than this. We're not even fully utilizing what this camera can even do right now. So yes, of course I'm gonna buy one. I've already pre-ordered. It'll be here tomorrow. It has AI. So what does it like take photos for? What does it do? What the fuck do I need AI in a camera for? Also, can everyone stop just adding the word AI to everything at the same time as well? Like what to do? Like just like auto fucking shit? Is it just like really smart auto settings for it? So instead of you having to automatically set like the white balance and shit, it just like really smartly auto does it? Which is just auto settings, right? They throw in AI for everything nowadays. Like for stuff that like just isn't necessary. Yeah. Smart shutter. Smart white balance. Boom. AI white balance. Like, you don't need to just throw AI. It's just such a hot word right now, isn't it? AI. Whoa. Anything that's like, you know, anyway, like altered by any settings. AI. I'll still watch the video to see what it's all about. I'm surprised it hasn't popped up in my feed already. If anyone wants to donate to Jaded $35 Starfield upgrade fund, it would be appreciated. I'm so excited to play some Starfield. Cannot wait. Can't even find $35 upgrade. I actually even haven't looked at it, looked for it yet myself. Yeah, where do we need to go look for it? Brandon Lee, Linus's former camera guy, and iPhone though has reviews out. Yeah, I know your man Brandon Lee. He does really good videos when it comes to cameras and stuff like that. Really, really good. Yeah, he always done some stuff for short linked whatever that one was called. And yeah, he always done the cameras and they were always really, really nice. Really, really nice. It's just in the Xbox app. Saw it earlier. We're gonna leave that in the background. There we go. Let me alt tab the game. Destiny, you good? Haha. That's just up there in the top corner. Hey, at least I can watch to see that I'm not connected to the game yet. Yeah, window in window, bitch. Fallout 76 PC. I'm okay. Where's Starfield? Oh, right there. There's Starfield. Yeah, so that's I imagine that's the one-time upgrade, right? One of 3 versions. Yep, Starfield Premium Edition upgrade. Literally, first thing that comes up. So Standard Edition, if you were to buy it straight out, it's $70. But obviously, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you just get it for free. Easy peasy. Is there another version? How do I scroll over? I want to see what this one says. Oh, that's just the pre-order one, which is just this. So yeah, so I can literally just pay, and there's a discount for some reason. £31.49, and that will give me the Starfield Edition upgrade. Yeah, boys. You're in? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna just do that real quick. I should probably have this already prepaid for, honestly, because it comes out on Friday. I would like to confirm my purchase. Sure, this one. Take my money, Xbox. Take it good. Just purchasing the upgrade while I'm here, while we're waiting, because if not, I'll forget, won't I? Pick a different way to pay. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Oh, hey, it's PayPal. Cool. I was using an old card. That was me. I clicked the wrong one, actually. Take my money. Take my money. Take my money. Take my money. We're still trying to connect into Destiny right now. Thanks for your purchase. Thank you for making the video game. There we go. My pre-install is now ready. I gotta play that bad boy straight away. And it's on Xbox Play Anywhere, which pretty much means if you have a screen, you can play it. I can literally play Starfield off of my fucking phone, man. Can't wait. I'm going to be playing on my PC at max fucking settings, but very nice to know that if I like need to do something real quick, I can literally just, like lie in bed and just really quickly do it on my phone. Yeah, boy. You son of a bitch, I'm in. So for 100 gigs, I'd pre-install it. Yeah, obviously. There's also a day one patch, which is 15 gigs. You can already download that right now. So yeah, there's like a pre-day one patch. Yeah, there's always a day one patch for games like this. Just how it works. Yeah, boy. Be getting that bad boy installed. Or if you're playing just off the Xbox Game Pass, you can just stream it and have no download. But you're then capped at 1080p 60, I believe. Yeah, because it's being streamed to you. Where if you locally install it, you have no caps. Your cap is your hardware. That's how that works. But it's nice. So if I did completely forget to pre-install the game and I'm like, no, I have 8 hours to download, I can literally just stream it. Easy. But I'm obviously going to pre-download it and have it running off of my hardware because, yeah, easy. But if I'm playing off my phone and shit like that, just play, done. Destiny, why you not letting me play? Why is everyone else loaded in but me right now? What is this fucking prejudice shit right here? Is this because I'm stupid? It is, obviously, always. I'll be playing on my mobile hotspot in the new house since I won't have internet for a month. Ugh. Yeah, you and fucking Josh were saying that today. I seen both of you guys saying that. Do you have good mobile data? Like, do you get good download? That's all you need. You don't need anything insane. Like a couple megs will be enough to stream it, really. Yeah. Oh yeah, preload that bad boy. Get that fucking download. Get that patch. Absolutely, Austin. Local install that shit. I'm going to be streaming. I want everything there locally. Yeah, boy. Still waiting too, Gary. It's not just you. Have you downloaded the update as well, Wayne? Check your Twitter. I tagged you as well. You can't play. Do you just like tag me in a post saying you're a bitch by any chance? Because I feel like that might be why. Or tag me in Twitter. Dang. That's do maintenance, re-enable features. Oh, fuck you, man. Here's stream. Here's the patch notes. I turned off my lights on purpose because bone screen. There's the patch notes if you want to read them from Austin real quick. Here, this might help. The font in the last one is slightly off, so that's clearly a doctored photo. That's definitely not an official post, because if you actually look really, really closely, you can tell that the actual font on that one isn't bold, where the font on the other ones is bold. So that photo there is actually photoshopped. You won't get past me, loser. It took me a second, though. I was like, yeah, it's just a patch, this dickhead. Oh. I hate you. Thought I'd share that. It was good though. I'm literally not even gonna get a play today, am I? Like, I gotta dip off in like 25 fucking minutes, man. I'm gonna connect, get kicked out, and have to reconnect back in again. Ugh. Kill me. Put me in the game, please. 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 I want to play the game, please. I don't think it's happening. Yeah, I gotta go pick Lou up from the gym soon, man. Come on. Put me in the video game. Watch Gamescom video while you wait? Yeah, we can have a look at that. Why not? This was showcased 6 days ago. Is this it? This is like 3 hours. This is the whole live stream. Is there another one with just like easy bits? Oh. Fuck! I thought the music playing was that I loaded into the game. I was like, oh! Well played. Well played, Destiny. You got me for a second. You got me for a second. You sons of bitches. You know what? No. Fuck you. I'm not watching what you want me to watch. I'm going to watch Sony A7CR. This guy does some good ones. And this guy always does some really good camera reviews. A baby A7R5. Oh, interesting.
I always find it a bit confusing when they have a product name and it's got two consonants next to each other. CR.
Especially when those consonants represent two different products and they're
The music's throwing me off. Anyway, is that music that I've loaded in?
CR. So it looks pretty much the same. I've got a small lens on it. Let's get this mic off there. So you can see it goes for, I mean, you can get this in black, but it looks thinner when you have it in silver.
So the A7C, which is meant to be a cinematography camera, there's no viewfinder or anything in it.
And
it's meant to be straight up just for video.
It's an A7 IV in an A7C body. The R adds some bits into that same C body.
Yeah, what do you do?
But first, a quick sponsored shout out to Adorama.
No ads!
Nice, compact, lightweight setup.
No ads!
But of course, it doesn't have the same high resolution.
Never!
Viewfinder. The viewfinder in A7R5 is fantastic. This is improved over
for streaming. I don't really need that or anything.
Like an RX100.
Yeah, the original A7C. This is.
Have you loaded me in yet? Fuck you, Destiny. Fuck you. Didn't want to play it anyway today. Anyway.
It's got the same sound. Obviously, it's got the same sound.
Like mute,
it's essentially
just
the same body as that, but with different innards.
Shut up. So I can listen to this instead. I don't have sound for you now. Uh-oh. How did I mute audio for you? I only muted audio for one. I muted audio for Destiny. I just broke the audio. The audio now no longer works on YouTube. How did I do that? I literally just muted only Destiny. Oh.
They've got the same
There is no audio during that segment.
viewfinder, same LCD screen because it's high resolution.
How the fuck was I meant to know? It was bad timing.
A7C2.
Show me the new camera. Show me things I don't need to spend money on.
But that's fine because that didn't have, well, it had a tiny viewfinder. Improved to skin colors. I think there should be some things which you don't even need to bother
Show me the
saying
shit it does.
If it's a Sony review or product video, it's just they've improved the color science.
And both new A7C bodies have improved colors.
Color science.
Standard Sony upgrades, basically.
And well,
look at these colors we're currently. Oh, look at these terrible colors we're currently using stream. Oh, I'm so sorry you have to see these disgusting colors. Don't look. Don't look at me. The colors are disgusting. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, animal tracking.
And yes. I have to get it. Whoa, it's running off. Oh, it's proper pissed off.
Show me the weird shit it does.
Like the C2 has the up-to-date subject tracking options.
Oh, see, you've got all the different types of subject.
Insect tracking. What
animal,
the fuck?
Stroke bird. I don't mean an animal stroking a bird. Animal.
Can't use your real name here. Yo, what's going on, Vicky? Good to see you, is what I would
train,
say.
Airplane. So lots of options there.
At least the C doesn't represent cheaped out with regards to the AF system.
And I think Sony.
Yeah, interesting tracking stuff. Not stuff I need. Stream camera.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's either them or Canon. It's still picking up on the eyes.
What are cool shit does it do? Minus all its mad tracking.
I mean, that's why this is more like the A7R5. The A7R4 didn't have the AI processor.
It's just very, very good at picking up on the eye. Even with the slightest of gaps with subject not so prominent, it snaps into focus on the eyes. It's crazy good.
Mad focus.
Both have top AF, although there's a slight difference in points and coverage.
It's got less autofocus.
I have no issue with the focus on this
and
camera.
The coverage is less than the A7C2. But even then, just when your face was on the corner there, It's still picking up on your face.
From here?
It's still picking up on your eye, there.
Well, your face is still within the shot, so I should hope it does.
759 points. This is 693. This is 79% coverage versus 94%.
So at the edge, it's probably using contrast detection.
But even that's picking up on your right eye there. It's crazy good.
Is that the AI thing about it? It just has incredible fucking range for what it actually does for eye detection? Is that it? And it's new color science.
Neither disappoint with the
That's
AF,
what color correction is
and
for.
it's great that with the CR, there's a cheaper full frame option.
Still love
that
you too,
offers
Gary.
more
Shut
with
up,
resolution,
Vicky.
but also
Holy
when
shit.
you wanted to offer less.
So with this high resolution camera, you can change the
I was
resolution.
planning on playing some Destiny today, but this fucking server downtime's killing me, and I'm gonna dip off in a minute.
On camera, you can have a less resolution, but you've got raw, uncompressed, raw, lossless comp brackets L, then brackets M, brackets S, and then compress. Oh yeah, by the way, it can choose JPEG or HEIF. Pixel shift multi. Pixel shit. My Instagram pose game is that of a teenage Asian girl.
This is just it shooting real. I want to know the features and stuff. Sony, do you have your own video of it? Which just like really quick goes, boom, these are the features. Boom, thanks. Found it.
Alpha.
Loud. Unparalleled resolution in a compact and lightweight body. Wait, why is he putting his eye up against it? There's no fucking viewfinder on it. There's no viewfinder. Why was he doing that? Those are some pretty incredible. Oof. Some pretty incredible pictures. Ah! She's coming for our soul stream. Oh no. They do look pretty insane. This video, yeah, I was gonna say this video has to be in 4K. That's way too sharp not to be. What's the sound he's making? Maybe get new flowers. Realistic though. I'm still not going to be connected to the Destiny servers when we're done this, are we? Basically combines loads of high resolution photos together to absolutely upscale the shit out of it. If using the crop sensor lens on it. Crop lens. AI processing unit. Yeah, you can track the back of kids' heads when they run through tunnels. Really, really good. The only use case for it. Buy it! You son of a bitch! You got me! Damn! I need to get it now. I need like a scenario to like show how unnecessary most of these are. Like auto tracking of these things are already insane as it is. Pretty good tracking there, actually. That was really good. Wide range of subjects. Trains. I do need to track my trains. Those large subjects are always so hard to track usually, so you know. It's good now that I can track these large subjects. Before it was so hard. Presets and stuff don't mean anything. That's what LUTs and stuff are for as well. comes in black as well. I thought the C series was only in like that metal color. I actually kind of like it more in the metal color. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a big boy lens right there, and that's what that is. Oh, wait, there is a viewfinder on it now. It's just not a dedicated one in the top. Okay. Interesting. Music is kind of suiting. No, it's nice. Yeah, everything has to be satisfying about it, right? They really need to bring off this premium, like everything. It fits very well. It is very suiting, as well with all the animations, slight tweaks and stuff here and there too. Yeah. Some nice menuing. That's nice, actually. You can actually display the lot on top of it. I think that's something you can do already, though. Pretty sure most of those are not new features. They're just showing what things it can do. All those features have been on the cameras for quite a few years now. God damn, all those, that right there, that's probably like a couple $100 grand worth of lenses. Just to be clear, that lens is 1,500? No, that lens is probably a lot more than that. If that's the 70 to 240 or whatever the fuck it is, it's probably a lot more than that, man. Cool. So it's basically just a baby A7R is what it is. I like it. Cool. I'm not buying it. There's absolutely no need for it whatsoever, but still cool. Have I loaded into Destiny yet? Computer says, fuck me, is what it says. How are we still not connected? You ready to watch this stream? You ready to watch this? Watch this. I now have to leave. I need to go pick up Lou from the gym right now. And we load into the game in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I really thought it was going to load me in when I was like, I do actually genuinely have to leave. Fucking bullshit. So, this segment of the stream, we didn't get to play any Destiny. We did watch some build classes and stuff because I need to get some stuff with the Strand Hunter and shit like that. Motherfucker, man. What a... Oh, I wouldn't say a waste of a second segment of the stream, but what a waste of a second segment of the stream. Anyway, that's going to be us done for today. We did play games in the morning segment of the stream, but we kind of just watched games for the second segment of the stream. Mainly Destiny stuff and chat shit, random shit, you know, just how it is. This is mainly just a just chatting stream for the second segment, which is something we don't really do on the YouTube side of stuff, so at least that was nice. Anyway, I do get a dip off. Thank you for those of you who chilled with us during this kind of laid-back second segment of the stream. I will, of course, be back live tomorrow. Do not forget, the morning segments of our stream are on Twitch, and the afternoon segment of our streams are over on the YouTube side of stuff. So if you've not gotten connected, type in the chat, !links, and they'll give you all of our links. Make sure you go ahead and get connected. Until then, that is going to be us done for the day. Back live tomorrow, doing some more video games. Hopefully getting some Destiny during the second segment of the stream tomorrow, if there's no more fucking bullshit in there. But that's us done for the day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more video games. And do not forget, this Friday is Starfield launch day. We're playing that like crazy, and we also have a nice old little console giveaway going on this Friday as well. So don't miss out on it. Until then... Professional streamer. See you guys tomorrow.